Welcome everyone to another season of Marble Machine Mania. This is season 3, hosted by the Tiger Stripes. The qualifiers have already happened. We know which 16 teams will be competing in the 16 events this season. This is our first event, Archery. This event was also in the qualifiers. The qualifiers version won by the Woodworkers, who are here today. As seen, the 16 teams this season, one of them will be crowned champion by the end of it. As we start Archery today with the Tiger Stripes, your season hosts. As they go through the funnel now, this event again works the same as the qualifiers, except apparently this track has gotten in worse conditions, so runs might get worse or better, you don't know. A 4 to start off, a 6, and oh, now you see it there, a 2 and a 1. And again, getting more center on the board will cause you in a better score. 1, 1, 4, and 6, 12. Sadly, is the leading number right now. Yes, the track designers were right. This track's a bit bad this time around, sadly. Fireballs, your second team up. This team won Season 2 in dominating fashion, as their first marble goes down right now. Gets a 2. And then they get a 4 and maybe a 3 after that. Again, this is actually a good run somehow for this kind of event, as 12 was the last one. This is also a 12, but due to tie-break number scoring, Tiger Stripes hold the lead right now. Gold Shards have gotten second place, the runner-up, past 2 seasons. Second place season 1 behind the Killer Bees, second place season 2 behind the Fireballs. They have not shown much strength in archery as well. What can we see from them here? A 3 to start off. That might be a 4, a 1. The final marble leans to the left. It gets a 6. Actually looks to be a decent run there. And a 13.5 does give the Gold Shards the lead right now. But is the lead only out of 3 teams, so that lead could definitely easily be lost. Pearls, a team that had a surprising rise last season. Season 1 didn't even qualify. Season 2 qualified and somehow ended up 3rd overall. As the first marble goes way to the left and gets around a 6 or a 4, and then maybe an 8 there. But a 3, and that is a 1E. That might not end up too great. It is a 15 though, and does land the Pearls in first place. As the Woodworkers go next, this team, again, won this event in the qualifiers. Don't have much history in archery besides that, though, so what can we see from them here? The first marble goes down on the board. Is a 4. And that 1, I think I saw there. Final 2, a 6 and an 8. There's a heavy improvement. And a 19 puts the Woodworkers up in first overall. Woodworkers again showing strength in archery this season. Green Goats up next. This team did a shocking qualification. Gotten bottom 2 in whichever league they were in the past 2 seasons. And getting second in the qualifiers, which is a bit of a shocking move from them. Starting off with a 2, that was a near bullseye, an 8 I think that was. Then a 3 and a 1, so that 8 will help them a lot, but not in the grand scheme of things. And a 3 out of 6 visually puts them in top half, but not much promise out of that run. Power of Pink, the next team up. This team back from season 2. Season 1 they didn't qualify. Season 1 they did qualify. Season 2 they didn't. What can we see from the Power of Pink here? As first 2 go off immediately. A 3 and an 8. That's another 3, I think. Final marble lands a 4. This is where the bad run. That is at 18.5. It actually lands them second overall. Power Pink provisionally on the podium. And up next, the Galaxy Gliders, again returning from season 2 where they did not qualify. The past 2 teams, including Power Pink, both made an overall podium in the B League last season. That other marble, Blades of Grass, was the other team on that podium in season 2. As we go off, a 4 and an 8 to start off. Starting off with some promise, a 3 and then a 2. So that does not hold too strong to the beginning of a run. But a 17 puts the Galaxy Gliders in third. Out of 8, that is not bad from that team. We are now halfway through the event. Soul Orbs start us off in the second half. The team had a pretty mediocre season 2 where they landed themselves in 10th with 2 bronzes. Were able to qualify this season. What can we see from them in the first event? A 2, 3, not a great start. A 4. So we can come down to the last one. We go to the left and it's a 3. Nothing above 4 does not show much promise in this run. It is a 12. Landing with Soul Orbs in second to last right now. Not good, especially from our past good runs. Blades of Grass are up next. This team, this is the only team actually this season who has their first main league debut. As they start us off, there's a bullseye. Oh, this team is showing up, starting off strong. About a 4, a 1, and an 8. Now, normally that would not be so good, but a 24 in this condition puts the Blades of Grass in first overall. Wow. And we go up next, the Aquatics. This team have good record in archery. They are one of the teams also with a perfect attendance. This team won archery back in season 1. What can we see from them here? Starting us off with a bullseye. Much promise. A 3. And then a 1. That bullseye is not holding up. A 3, 1, and a 2 right after that. 16 points only lands them in 5th out of 11. And what we saw as possibly a good run only turned out to barely even be okay. Shark Tooth, another one of the we're seeing a trend of teams that were in season 1, did not qualify for season 2, and are back for season 3. What are the Shark Tooths able to do with this? This team almost got relegated last season, 8 in the B League. I think I saw 4, 3, and then a couple more out there. It's not a great run. Actually, there was a 6 in there. But it's a total of 14, which only lands him in around 8. That was a 6 landed on. Shiny Speeders up next. This team has gotten 4th place overall in back-to-back seasons of Marble Machine Mania. What can we see from them here? 3, 1. And our final 2 runners, a 2 we see, and a 3 in the end there. Will that give a Shiny Speeders 8? Oh, wait. Oh, that's a bad run at 9.5. Did show some promise as we... And actually, that never showed anything good. Dead last right now. Not even 10 points. That's our worst archery run in history. Killer Bees up next. This team, the winners of Season 1. They have had a good history in archery. I think got a silver in this in Season 1. A 1 to start off, but an 8 redeems them a bit. And then a 6 after that. What can the final level do? That is a 1. An 8 and a 6 was good, but the 2 1s after that does not show much promise. 15 points. That was a 5 point, not a 6. Gives them 6 overall out of 14 right now. It does give them a top half finish with only 2 runs to go. Team Oxygen, our second to last run, as they are now up on the course. What can we see this team do? This team has had 2 pretty mediocre finishes in the past 2 seasons. 9th and 11th. A 1 to start off, but then a 4, showing some improvement. No, a 2, and then another 4. Nothing in that 6, 8, or 10 range. And that is putting Team Oxygen, 14th out of 15. 11 points. Going into the final run of this event. That is not good. The Roll Forests. This team qualified only by a singular point. Maybe 2 points. But it was very close for this team to qualify. This team has a perfect attendance now in Marble Machine Mania as they roll down. First marble lands a 3 or 4-ish, then a 4 or 6. Actually, it is looking to be a pretty decent run if we get a good run from this final marble. And a turn to the left does give them a good run. That's a 6. Well, this gives them 20 points. That is 2nd place for the Roll Forests. Showing their new name off pretty well this season. 2nd place, starting their season off with a silver. The Blades of Grass, that run in the beginning, does give this team their first gold in their first ever A-League event. Great job by them. Also, congratulations to Woodworkers for getting a bronze back in the A-League for this team. Technically their first appearance, since in Season 1 they did use a different name. But great job from these 3 teams, Blades of Grass, Roll Forests, and Woodworkers. Again, since not much to entail from Event 1, the standings are going to be just this event's results. Yes, Blades of Grass, 5 points ahead of the field, with only a gold. Rainforest Woodworkers down there. Shiny Speeders are not starting the season off well. Already in dead last. Also, some teams also having some bad starts. But that is it for our first event of this season of Marble Machine Mania. We'll be seeing you in the second event, Funnel Endurance. Welcome everyone to the second event of this season of Marble Machine Mania. This event being Funnel Endurance, a classic in Marble Machine Mania. This has been event 2 last season, and it's event 2 here. This event also featured in the qualifiers. This event, marbles will be going down funnels, trying to stay in as long as possible. As we are 1 event down this season, the Blades of Grass. This is their first A-League. They are already starting it off with a gold. Roll Forests and Woodworkers also be showing some good performances. This event will be played out in heats of 8. With the top 4 in each heat moving on. Here we go. Our first heat. Woodworkers down to Fireballs. This heat has some good legends in Funnel Endurance. Gold Shards and Fireballs did make up the podium of the event last season. As Galaxy Glider Star, a bit of a funnel legend. Never has not gotten a medal in the funnels. And is currently leading this heat. Fireballs are not showing good to their Season 2 strengths. Not already in the back right now. Same with Gold Shards. They're also in the back. Blades of Grass, they're already doing well in this heat. In second, along Killer Bees. Fireballs now make the advancement spots. Galaxy Gliders, it is the pretty good lead for them. As down there, Team Oxygen and Green Goats hold the bottom two. I think it's at the Woodworkers as well down there. They just came off of a bronze in the last event. As the Galaxy Gliders trying to hold up that good lead. As we are starting to see some marbles down there. About to finish this course. I think it's Woodworkers down in the bottom. And yes, they do. Gold Shards, they drop down. They got a gold in this last season. Green Goats and the final team to not advance. It's on Team Oxygen and the Fireballs. It is the Fireballs. Team Oxygen will advance. Blades of Grass advance and now finish. Killer Bees still in those funnels. About to finish also with Galaxy Gliders. Gliders, they win this heat in pretty dominating fashion. Never lost the lead in that at all. As that is the first heat down. Gliders, a 1:37, a pretty good time as well. Bees, Blades of Grass, and Team Oxygen advanced out of that. Blades of Grass, a really strong start this season for them. Gold in the first event, already making top half in the second. Heat 2 now, the Abstract Aquatics, Soul Orb, Tiger Stripe, Shark Tooths, all the way down to the Power of Pink. This heat has the Shiny Speeders, a team that's also good in funnels. They won this in Season 1. As they do start off pretty well. Roll Forest, they got silver in Event 1 this season. Hold second with the Aquatics in the lead right now. We make a few collisions. That drops the Aquatics down quite a bit. As you also see Pearls of their Power of Pink making some good moves. This looking to be a good Roll Forest lead. And look at Shiny Speeders. They are way down there in the bottom right now. They need a good finish. Event 1 was pretty rough for them. As actually they're now not in last anymore. Soul Orbs are, but it's a big battle down there. Is that the Tiger Stripes? They're the host this season, already having some poor performances. It is very chaotic down there. As up front is again the Roll Forest and Aquatics. We see, I think it's a Shark Tooth now making some moves to a higher spot. No, that's a Pearls. Shark Tooths are down there, and actually a spot to not advance, but it is 5th. They could make a bit of a comeback here. As down there in the bottom funnel, look at that, that's the Tiger Stripes. The host this season trying to stay in that funnel, and they drop through. That is not good for them. Shiny Speeders and Soul Orbs look to be dropping through with them. Yes, they do. Who will be the last team to not advance? Is they close? It's the Aquatics. They had a good run going in that event. And the Aquatics are out. That's pretty shocking there, but look at this Pearls. Challenging the Roll Forests to win this heat. They do win the heat. Power Pink and Shark Tooths also advanced out of that. As that was a pretty chaotic heat there. The Pearls do end up with the win. Roll Forest, Power Pink, and Shark Tooths land the top half as Tiger Stripes. That is actually also a really bad time. It might get them last place in this event. 111. As, yes, it does give them last place. That's not good for the Stripes, especially with a pretty bad Event 1. Fireballs, Aquatics, Green Goats, Shiny Speeders, Woodworkers. They got a bronze in Event 1 down to 15th here. Gold Shards pretty shockingly down there. Speeders, they didn't advance, but 12th is not an awful result, I'd say, no. The final, all the marbles that advanced out of the heat in one final battle to see who will win the gold. As it is the Gliders who drop free first, but up front it's looking to be a battle between the Pearls and the Blades of Grass. Can they go for back-to-back golds? That would be a great start to their first A-League. But now some collisions, that does kind of mess up their game a bit. Oh, look at Glider, that was a good run there. They were very close to dropping through the funnel, and are now up to second with some smart moves. Pearls hold the lead right now in this event. As Blades of Grass are still up there in the top 3. Good Pearls lead right now. As also up there, Power of Pink might be challenging for a medal here. Team Oxygen there. Roll Forest Had a good run in the heats, but it's not looking too great here. As Team Oxygen fall through. Maybe first Roll Force and Bees are there as well. Is that the power of pink? Yes, it is. They might be dropping down more. Team Oxygen fall through. They will be getting 8th. Roll Force 7th. Look at this. Blades of Grass. They challenge for the lead. They might be going down. Yes, they get 5th. Look at this battle for the lead, though. Gliders might be getting the first gold in their career. As the Pearls drop through, Sharktooths drop through. The Galaxy Gliders will win this event and get the first gold in this team's career. Sharktooths, they get the silver as a good run there, especially pretty mediocre event 1. Pearls, a bronze also really helps them. Bees, they get 4th. I've never really shown much during the funnel. That's a bit surprising for them. Blades of Grass, they get 5th. Again, it's showing much strength this season. But the Galaxy Gliders, Star, still yet to not get top 3 in a funnel event. As, here you go, there's your podium. The Gliders, for the first time, stand on the top step of the podium. Guadalupe from the Sharktooths and Okoya from the Pearls. Also up there now. It is an exact tie for the lead right now. Both the Blades of Grass and Gliders have got a 1st and a 5th, as they are now the top 2. Roll Forests, they will maintain 3rd overall. Sharktooths with that silver bump up to 4th. Pearls get 5th, and some medalist teams drop by, with Woodworkers in 8th. That is it for Event 2. We'll be seeing the 3rd event, a classic in Marble Machine Mania, the Sprint. We now make our way into the fourth event of this Marble Machine Mania season, of Road Rally, an event returning from Season 1. This event is a bit different this time around, as we are not bringing back the Heats of 8 format. We have Heats of 4, and as you can see, we've added many obstacles to this course. The goal is still the same. Go as far as you can down the road without stopping. And the top 2 in each heat advance. As we see our standings after free events, the gliders, 2 medals already, take the lead by 9 points over the gliders, who are 10 points over the roll forests. Sharktooth, Gold Shards, Power Pink are also in that fight to be the winner this season. Tiger Stripes, they are down there, 4 points in free events. Your host this season, it's not a good beginning. Sharktooth, Gold Shards, Roll Forests, and Galaxy Gliders start us off in the Road Rally, as Sharktooth had a good speed bump ahead. I think Gold Shards are already stuck. I think we got stuck on an obstacle. Roll Forests are way up ahead, as I don't know who else is up there. Roll Forests, I think, are advancing pretty obviously. They have gotten stopped. I think, yeah, so Sharktooths are up there. Gliders, yes, the Sharktooths and Roll Forests both advance out of this heat. Gliders, this is a bit big for them, as they have not advanced out of this heat. Black Hole, not showing much strength so far this season. Shiny Speeders, Aquatics, Woodworkers, and Tiger Stripes in our second heat. As the Shiny Speeders blitz through there, but also already get stuck. That is the big thing with this event. You can go immediately so far, but immediately get stalled up on even a twig, and your event is over. As the Aquatics and Stripes, this is good for both these teams. I think Aquatics, they need a good season here. They're not living up to their past season. Stripes, same as well, but they're hosting. It's worse. And I'm also hearing that the Gold Shards and Woodworkers got stuck in the same spot, mainly due to a track defect. And the track is creating that obstacle that a Marvel's guaranteed to get stuck at. So to put more interest in this event, that obstacle will be getting moved, and the Gold Shards and Woodworkers will be getting 2 constellation points. Sympathy, I guess. Killer Bees, Power Pink, Green Goats, and Soul Orbs. As the Killer Bees, it's pretty close heat here, but no, Green Goats and Power Pink both get stuck. And there will be 2 non-advancing Killer Bees. They make it through the obstacles. They win the heat. Soul Orbs, though, they also advance out of the heat. Wasp and Moon of those 2 teams will both make it out. As the Green Goats, Power Pink gear, their event is over. Team Oxygen, Fireballs, Pearls, and Blades of Grass. Team Oxygen, they hold the lead right now. Pearls, they had it, but got stuck along with Fireballs. It's been over for them. Blades of Grass and Team Oxygen, they both advance. The Blades of Grass here going crazy on the track right now. And I think they know they have advanced stages. They got stuck there. Oxygen also advance. Pearls and, yeah, Fireballs. That's your heat. Blades of Grass and Oxygen both advance. So help the Blades of Grass, as they are in second, with the Galaxy Gliders not advancing. You're seeing 9th through 16th Gliders. 14th, that's even worse for them. Their lead is now in major jeopardy here. Woodworkers and Gold Shards, again, 2 constellation points. Both tied for last, so it'll be exactly 2 points for each. Sharktooth, Tiger Stripes, Blades of Grass, Team Oxygen. As this is, it's starting off real close. No one's stuck yet. Oxygen, there we go. That's our first team stuck, and Blades of Grass, they're stuck. As the Heat, Tooth and Tiger Stripes are advancing. Tiger Stripes, after a best finish of 12 this season, so far, it's looking to be a top 4 for them. Sharktooth, they also need some good luck here. If it's another top 4 for them, they're 4th overall in the standings. This could really help them. And this does end the Blades of Grass's run for this event. That's might damage their standing. Still, Orbotics, Killer Bees, and Roll Forests in our second semifinal. We start off Aquatics, a good run to start off. This team won the event last season. They are sending in a different member, though. They're sending in River. Soul Orbs, it is pretty good for both those teams. 3 teams pass the obstacles, but Killer Bees, they're stuck. It is the Aquatics and Soul still going right now. Will they stop? There you go, Aquatics. It's their round. Soul Orbs also advanced there. It's a big gap between all those 4 teams. Roll Forest, it's been over for them. Roll Forest, they get 4th this heat. Aquatics and Orbs, though, they will both make it to the final, both needing a good finish this season as well. As 5th through 8th, third Killer Bees, they do the best of the 5th through 8th. Blades of Grass, Oxygen, and Roll Forests. 5th through 8th place decided there. Now time for the final. Sharktooth, Stripes, the Aquatics, and the Soul Orbs, who will win this event. Sharktooth, they take a good lead out from, but they get stuck. The Aquatics now have the lead. Soul Orbs are stuck. They won't be getting a medal. It's down to the Aquatics and Tiger Stripes. So Tiger Stripes win an event on the home field. And the Aquatics, they're stuck. But no, the Tiger Stripes hit the Aquatics. It is a dead race here. The Aquatics, for the second season, have won the Road Rally. That was an intense finale. As the Tiger Stripes, they get their first medal on their home turf with a silver. Sharktooths, they get the bronze here after having a good start there. Soul Orbs, sadly, will be missing the podium today, but 4th will still help their game. As there you see your podium, Aquatics, River, was reserve, now member, and has gotten the team of gold. Simba of the Tiger Stripes gets the team the silver, and the reserve of Sharktooths gets the bronze. What was due to the standings? The Gliders have only a 1-point lead right now over the Blades of Grass. Sharktooths do take 3rd now with 2 medals. The Aquatics with that gold shoot all the way up to 4th. Roll Forests, we have a good gap over Killer Bees after their good finish this event, as down there, Shiny Speeders now take the new dead last spot as the Tiger Stripes have launched up to 13th. That is it for this an intense event of Road Rally. We're seeing you with Event 5 this season, the return of Balancing. It's now time for the 5th event of this season of Marble Machine Mania. This is Balancing, an event that has been in the past 2 seasons of Marble Machine Mania. Making it first season with a bit of a twist. You see there we have a little bit of a mini spiral track. Right before Marbles will go into Balancing, they will try to stay on it for as far and long as they can. Finish, of course, 25 points for your team. Galaxy Gliders, 58 points with the lead this season, 1 point ahead of the Blades of Grass and Sharktooths. Aquatics as well trying to make their way up there, as it's a pretty close season so far to go in to this 5th event Balancing. Tiger Stripes start us off in Balancing, just came off of a silver on their home turf. The host this season start us off. That run, this is again a new board for Balancing, so we don't really know what teams will do. An 11, 2 13s, and a 15. Give them a 52 to start us off in this event. We wanted strong finishes. Also the Soul Orbs, they would like a strong finish in this event. And the Soul Orbs, and ooh! Is that 3 finishers? I'm hearing no, it is not. 2 marbles ran off of the box there on the right, as that only lands a team a 75. Not what was a possible 85. Shiny Speeders up next. This team dead last in the standings, wanting a good score. Not a finisher does not look good for this team, especially with what we saw from the Soul Orbs with almost 3 finishers. What does that get? A 54, 2nd out of 3 right now. And knowing that's significantly closer to the Stripes, I don't know if that's going to make it too far in this event. Woodworkers up next, the 4th run. Woodworkers have a bronze this season already. Wanting another one, 2 finishers. Those are 2 actual finishers, I think. And 1 One just didn't land exactly in the hexagon there, but 81. It's close to the balancing record, which is 88, and takes first place. Nice job from the Woodworkers. As Team Oxygen rolls up now to I am. Then this team got silver in Season 1, and a finisher does help them a little, but the other marbles did not seem too impressive. 62, that is 3 out of 5. That is not the exact thing they were hoping, especially, again, this team got a silver in Season 1 of this event. The Abstract Aquatics, this team won this event in Season 1. No, got 4th, and then I think medaled in Season 2. They did not win this event in Season 1, but they're going on the track. One falls, and we get 3 finishers. Oh, wow. In 88, that ties the Sharktooth's record from Season 1. And with 3 finishers, we technically have a new record there, as that immediately takes the lead. Great job there from the Aquatics Green Goats. What can they do here? They technically won this in Season 2 after a major error found in the standings. And they get 2 finishers, but the other 2 do not seem too strong. Don't know if that's going to land them. 79, it's actually pretty impressive. It lands them in 3rd out of 7 right now. And not a bad run for the Green Ghosts, who need a good run as well. The Fireballs now go onto the track. This team got 4th in Season 2's balancing. Could not compete in Season 1's balancing, so they didn't qualify. No finishers, but everyone did make it fairly far. 77 at the lowest run being an 18, the highest being a 20. 77, 4th out of 8. And a finisher would have really helped them there, though. As we are now halfway through this event, the Killer Bees start us off in the second half. As no finishers, and that does not seem really like the strongest run as well. Each 56, that is 6 out of 9 runs. That is not too great for the Bees. Don't have much strength and balancing either, so Pearls are the team up next. As they go through 3 finishers, and another marble finish is pretty good as well. What does that get them? In 89, they lead, and that is a new balancing record. Beat what was a tie between the Aquatics and Sharktooth. The Pearls take the lead. Wow. Power of Pink, what can they do here? As they get a finisher, and then the other 3 marbles did pretty okay. I don't know if that was the greatest run. 7th out of 11, a 75. That's pretty good from the team. Gold Shards, they go up next. This team does not have a good run in balancing. No seasons have really done anything notable. As they get a finisher here, that marble did land in the box. That counts, I believe, as a finisher. Other 3 did not seem too well. An 8th out of 12, 67 points out of that run. As a Sharktooth, this team held the run last season. The record run. 88 points is their record. What will they do here? I don't think that's beating it. 2 finishers is pretty good. Other 2, though, not too well. 71, they definitely did not keep strength from Season 1. 8th out of 13 for them right now. Not too great. As the Roll Forests are the next team up, 14 out of 16. What will they be able to do here? And they get a finisher, one pretty close to the finish line. Nothing else much besides that. A 10th out of 14, 65 points. That is not the absolute greatest run. Not too bad either. As we get to 2 big teams right now. These teams 1 point from each other. Blades of Grass, the first of these 2 teams. This is their first main league season. Barely have ever competed at balancing before, and that's not too good. Eesh. No finishers there. There's some of the track there. 12th out of 15. The Gliders, the other team in the lead, have a chance to grow it with the final run of the event. A lot of teams nearly guarantee their positions. What can the Gliders do? As that wasn't a bad run. Their reserve finished the course. What did the other 3 do? That is 8th this event. So they will make a gain on other teams like the Blades of Grass and will likely keep their lead out of this. 74 points. Not too good, but the Pearls, in a record-breaking run, win balancing this season. The Aquatics, they get themselves 2nd, and the Woodworkers get another medal this season, getting themselves the bronze. Tiger Stripes, this is another last place finish. Their 3rd of the season out of 5 events. That's bad, but here you go, the podium. Pearls, Aquatics, and Woodworkers there. Pearls, this is their first gold since Season 2's team finals. Both of their teams, they've already medaled this season. And no! The Gliders do not keep their lead. The Abstract Aquatics, in a surprise move, have now taken the lead in the standings. Gliders, they are only 2 points behind the Aquatics. The Blades of Grass 6 points behind them. Pearls, they make a move up to 4th with the finish in this event. Sharktooths down to 5th. Shiny Speeders at last place is really bad. 16th. Tiger Stripes here in 15th and also have a medal. Weird. But that is it for this event. We'll be seeing you in event 6, a new event basically. The Trio Track Descent. See you there. So now it's time we get into the 6th event of this Marble Machine Mania season. This event, in some fashion, a new event, Trio Track Descent. This is a spin-off of the Season 2 event, the Duo Track Descent, where we up the number of marbles competing for each team to 3. You can see this track also a bit different, and some theme to a triathlon, as that is not in this season anywhere. You can see the track right there. The Aquatics and Gliders have the top 2 in the standings, a bit of a gap ahead of the Blades of Grass, who are in 3rd. Pearls, Sharktooths as well, close to the top. As down there, Shiny Speeders, 9 points behind any other team, even the Tiger Stripes, who have a medal and they're somehow in 15th. As again, this event, 3 marbles competing for each team. Tiger Stripes, Power Pink, Fireballs, and Galaxy Gliders. They will show us off this event and be the first heat. As we start off, you want more of your marbles to be in the front. Each one of our finishes will count as points for your team. If they're marble DNFs this time around, they will be getting 0 points for the team. As a Fireballs, I think they'll be getting, yes, they'll be getting a 12-pointer. Tiger Stripes getting 11. I think Power Pink, Fireballs again. Tiger Stripes, I think it's Gliders getting their first finisher there. Power Pink. I don't see any of them on. Nope, Fireballs have another one to finish, and I think there's a couple marbles stuck. Yes, there is. 2 of the Gliders member and a Power Pink member have both gotten stuck, and that does actually kill the event for them. Both of them are the 2 teams out. Tiger Stripes, this team doing another pretty decent result after 3 dead last finishes. It's not the greatest season for them. Fireballs also advanced out of this heat as well. Green goes Pearls, Shiny Speeders, and Gold Shards in the next heat. Trying to see how this event goes now as we start off the 2nd heat. As Green Goats probably right now with Gold Shards. Green Goats again up there. I think the other Green Goats members also up there. All the Green Goats members are doing good here. Gold Shards there in the lead. No, Pearls, they win the race. And I think Green Goats might have just gotten the 11 and 10. Shiny Speeders, they have a marble stuck up there. That's not good for them. Pearls getting another finisher. No, the other 2 Pearls members both did not have too well of a finish. That might kill the Pearls there. Yeah, Shiny Speeders there probably it's already over for them. I think they have the only marble stuck this heat as well. Yep, they're out. The Pearls, who win the round, are out here. They had a marble win it, but a 3 and a 2 did not help at all. Green Goats and Gold Shards advance out of the heat. Green Goats are very consistent round for them. As we go into heat 3 now, Sharktooths, Blades of Grass, Soul Orbs, and Woodworkers. A couple of crucial teams for the championship in this heat. As Blades of Grass held the lead. Sharktooths now have it, but now they lost it back to the Blades of Grass. They win it. Sharktooths hold a 3rd. 2 Soul Orbs members get 11 points and 9. Another Blades of Grass member. The final Soul Orbs member, that I think just swallowed them advance. Oh no, it's coming. Where did the Woodworkers happen? Only one Woodworkers member is finished. I think the other 2 got stuck. Yeesh, that's bad for them. Woodworkers 4 points. Feel bad. Sharktooths, they sadly no, they out of that heat. Blades of Grass, they won that heat along with the Soul Orbs. Those two advance out of the heat as we go into the final heat of the trio track. Is Archery Aquatics, Team Oxygen, Roll Forests, and the Killer Bees. We go in, Killer Bees get the first marble up front. Oxygen, Aquatics had one, but then that marble's fallen off. The Killer Bees lead the heat as they win. As another marble also does pretty well. Roll Forest has a common trend here. They're doing pretty well. From the other two Oxygens are now finishing up. That is not great for them, really. As now, oh, two marbles got stuck there on the loop-de-loop. And the Aquatics also fell off the track from earlier. Yeesh. And that will result in Oxygen. They somehow win the heat. They had it with a DNF. Bees also get second or tied with Team Oxygen. Aquatics, that's a bad run there. They are out. Definitely ruin their spot for leading this season. I believe right now it's not good. Especially them in 15. Yeesh. Roll for it. They do get the best of the bottom half though with 19 points. Shark Tooth Pearls all the way down to Woodworkers who dead last there. It's not good for them. As now we go into the semifinals. Blades of Grass, Killer Bees, Fireballs, and Soul Orbs in the first of these. With the Aquatics and Gliders out, the Blades of Grass kind of have an easy way if they get out of this to maybe try and take the lead in the championship. Fireballs get the win here. Blades of Grass, they got second. Soul Orbs, they already have two finishers. Fireballs have already got all three done. Someone fell off there. I have no idea who that is. Soul Orbs have gone down all their members, and it's probably Blades of Grass who didn't finish. I only see two members down there. If it is a Blades of Grass member who did not finish the track, that does result in him not advancing as well. 15 points. Will not advance out of the heat. Fireballs and Soul Orbs, though, both of them will advance. It's really for Soul Orbs, they don't have a medal yet this season. Fireballs do, it's only a bronze, though. Tiger Stripes, Gold Shards, Team Oxygen, and Green Goats. None of these teams really in the championship hunt. Gold Shards, I guess, are the closest of all of them, I'd say. Also, they do start leading this heat. The Tiger Shards hold second and third and fifth. All of them in the top 5 right now to really help them. Now they hold the top 2. They get the top 2. Shards finish first. After that, Shards got a 2 down. Tiger Stripes have another 1 down. Shark Tooths, not Shark Tooths. Green Goats, I mean, sorry. They do not do that well, really, there. I think the Tigers are an easy advance, but they're getting another finale for them. 29 points, wow. Gold Shards in a tie-break move. Advance there. Oxygen are out. Green Goats, they're just not good enough for them. As that is it for the semifinals. Tiger Sharks have another shot at getting another medal on their home turf. It'll be a gold this time. Killer Bees, Team Oxygen, Blades of Grass, and Green Goats. That is 5th through 8th right there. As we go into the final, Soul Orbs, Fireballs, Tiger Stripes, and the Gold Shards. Who will win the trio track descent? As the Gold Shards have the lead here. Tiger Stripes in second, Fireballs hold third. Another Gold Shards, Soul Orbs. The Gold Shards, I think, let's have a better run here. Maybe Fireballs might be doing good. As, oh, Tiger Stripes, a good move there. As Tiger Stripes are done, I think, first. Maybe Gold Shards. No! The Tiger Stripes have their full roster finished first. It's a really close heat. It's going to come down to the final numbers. I have no idea who won this. Everyone finished. And it is the Tiger Stripes. The host team has a medal on their home turf for the second time this season. This time, it's a gold. Soul Orbs, they get themselves second in a tie with the Fireballs, who get bronze. And the Gold Sharks 1 point shy. They won the heat as well. 1 point shy in 4th, but Tiger Stripes are celebrating crazy right now. They have gotten their first gold in their career in trio track descents. Against Soul Orbs, this is their best finish in an event ever. Not a gold, but they have not gotten anything above the A-League bronze. Fireballs as well, this is pretty good for them. Again, they won Season 2, but this is their second medal in a bronze as well. As the lot of good for all of these teams. And now it is a three-way tie for the lead right now between the Gliders, Aquatics, and Blades of Grass. Wow. The Gliders have the lead due to tie break, and then Aquatics as well. That is very weird. Shark Tooths take fourth in a tie with the Pearls for fourth place. The Shiny Speeders, oh no, that's bad down there. 17 points behind the Woodworkers. Yeesh. As that is it for this intense event, the Trio Track Extend. We'll be seeing you for Event 7, the side-by-side duels. As we move on in this Marble Machine Mania season, side-by-side duels, the next event of this main league. This is Event 7, was Event 6 Season 2, and Event 5 in Season 1. It's just ever so slowly getting ahead by one event. This track, it's different from last season's side-by-side duels. This event, this time has a sky rail section instead of being entirely a tower track. And the tower track still has a little bit of differences as well, if you haven't already noticed. That brick wall over there, the finish line. It is now a three-way tie for the lead in the A-League right now. It is the Galaxy Gliders up front, the Aquatics, Blades of Grass as well in that top three tie. Shark Tooths and Pearls also trying to close in on those top three. It's pretty close up top down there, Shiny Speeders. They need something. They want to do good. And here we go in the first heat. Shiny Speeders versus the Gold Shards. Which has a pretty good history in this event. What will we see? The Gold Shards hold the lead over the Shiny Speeders, and the Shiny Speeders are denied advancement as the Gold Shards make their way to advance to the next round. Shiny Speeders in 8.43. That is the benchmark in non-advancing time. And in times like that are pretty important, as they might decide your position. Woodworkers against Fireballs. Season 2's champion against a team that wasn't even here for Season 2. As the Woodworkers hold the lead, they might be beating the Fireballs, and they will. Nice job by the Woodworkers. As Fireballs, that's not a pretty good time either. I don't think they did well in side-by-side the last season. But an 8.4 for the Woodworkers. They advance. Team Oxygen and the Roll Forest now. Both these teams with neutral efforts. Then what can we see here? Roll Forest. Oh, Team Oxygen, a major slip-up, I think, happened there. And Roll Forest advanced with flying colors. As Team Oxygen, they're out 9.3. These times are getting worse and worse with Roll Forest. That was actually under 8 seconds. That was pretty impressive. As we go into our forfeit, Power Pink versus the Shark Tooths. If we go in this heat, it is a close matchup. Power Pink barely hold the lead right now, and they advance. Shark Tooths, that was a close one. Shark Tooths, they did have a pretty impressive run there, but they did not advance. It both under 8 seconds. Pretty good. Shark Tooths, that's a pretty good run. 7.99. As, yeah, we move on to the next heat. Pearls versus Green Goats. Pearls did real good in this event last season. Won a silver. Can we see from the two teams here? Pearls hold the lead. And Green Goats, I don't think, can do anything about it. Pearls advance out of this heat. Not bad. As both not the greatest times, however. Green Goats in 8.6. I don't know how that will get them. As our next heat, Soul Orbs versus Blades of Grass. As this heat starts, Blades of Grass hold the lead right now. They want to go find the championship. As they're holding the lead just barely, they win that heat. Blades of Grass, that's good for them. The Gliders nor Aquatics have yet to run. But if they both don't advance, Blades of Grass have an easy opportunity to take the lead after this event. First time in the main league for that team. It would be really good if we saw them win. As speaking of Abstract Aquatics, they're here in this heat against Angle season. What can we see here? As no, it's close there. It's the Aquatics just barely in the lead. Tiger Stripes, bad entry onto the Sky Rail, and the Aquatics will win that heat. That was very intense. See there, it looks like the Tiger Stripes had it there, but no, Aquatics speeding through the straight track, advance out of that. Gliders, the other team in contention against the Killer Bees. Oh, Killer Bees are legendary in this event. Won it in Season 1, got 4th in Season 2, and they're looking to do good here. Yes, they do. Sting, most valuable marble of Season 1 of Marble Machine Mania, beats Space of the Galaxy Gliders, and the Gliders now will guarantee to lose their championship lead because of his performance. It's not good for that team. Let's see. They do get 10th, however, so some numbers could be made up about that. Sharktooths, 9th in this event. Pretty good for them. Down there, Green Goats, Fireballs, Team Oxygen is not a good event for them. Shiny Speeders, 17 points behind 15th place, which I believe might be the Fireballs. I don't remember who's 15th place. But we go into the quarterfinals now with the Woodworkers against the Gold Shards. As we go off Gold Shards, they have the lead right now. And they win it. Woodworkers, they do not advance out of that heat. Gold Shards, they do advance, so it'll be good for them. They're doing pretty mid in the standings, but they want another good team level for us next. As it is a close match between both. The Power Pink take the lead there, and they win the heat. Roll Forests, they are out of the event. Pretty good run by the Power Pink there. Good run by both teams, really. But Power Pink get the better of the two. As up next, Pearls against the Blades of Grass. As they both go Pearls, they have the lead right now. Will they be taken in the end? Yes, they will. Blades of Grass, championship, possible championship leaders. I don't know what the Aquatics will be able to do. Blades of Grass are out of this event. The Aquatics advance here. That's big for them, as if they do advance, that is a guaranteed lead in the championship nearly. And they're in this heat, but they are against Sting. Again, a legendary marble in this event. What will we see? Aquatics had the lead, but no. Sting up 4. Killer Bees yet to medal this season. A little bit shocking for the team. But the Aquatics, they're out of the event. I think it's going to come down to whoever had a better time will take the lead. And the Aquatics did have the better time. They could easily take the lead. They will be beating the Blades of Grass and Gliders. But Pearls are also up there in the standings. A good result from them could affect some numbers in the standings. Gold Shards versus Power Pink. As the Gold Shards, they have the lead here, but it's close going into the Skyrail section. Ooh, that's close, but I believe the Gold Shards took it. Yes, they did. Gold Shards, time does not matter in the semifinals, but we have Gold Shards advancing there. Pearls versus Killer Bees, who will face off the Gold Shards in the final. It is Sting yet again in the lead. And Sting will go to the finale against the Gold Shards. Pearls, silver in this last season, but they will result in a good finish here. But not exactly what they really wanted, which was a gold. Power Pink versus Pearls in the bronze match. Who will be getting the bronze in this event? As Power Pink, they hold the lead, and they get the bronze in this event. Power Pink, their first medal this season. First medal in a long time, so they didn't even qualify for Season 2. Power Pink, they get the bronze in this event. But who will get gold? A rivalry of the ages. Two captains, Sting versus Luxury. As it is Luxury up in front, will they be able to defeat Sting? It's close going into the Cyrus section. The Gold Shards make a move. They will win side-by-side duels. And a very close finale that was. Sting not able to get the gold again. But the silver is still good for the Bees in their first medal this season. And what they're hoping to be a lot better than their Season 2. The Gold Shards getting their second gold of the season, marking 3 seasons now that they've gotten multiple golds and are on pace to maybe get the most gold this season, as they also did past 2 seasons. The Luxury stands on top of the podium. Sting in second, Strawberry of Power Pink getting, I think, that marble's first medal, as it is the Blades of Grass who overtake the Aquatics for the lead. Gold Shards handle themselves in third with Gliders. Pearls, Shark Tooths up there as well. Bees with that silver moving themselves up to 7th place. Shiny Speeders yet again. What a detrimental season it's been for them. But that is it for this 7th event of Marble Machine Mania. We'll be seeing you for event 8, Tiger Stripes exclusive, Tiger Trek. We now move on to the 8th event of this Marble Machine Mania season, marking the halfway point in an event brand new and native to the Tiger Stripes. This is the Tiger Trek, an event where Marbles as a team will go down onto that big base board, where they'll try to go as far as possible without falling. Falling will, it's not the highest peak you go to, it's where you land on that board. That board is on an incline, by the way. It's going to be a very interesting event. Blades of Grass took the lead in the most recent events with Aquatics and Gold Shards. Still right behind them, just a couple points separate the two teams. As Gliders as well, they fell to 4th. Pearls, Tooths, it's a very interesting season so far. Very close one as well. Shiny Speeders, we already know the discussion with this team. Very bad season as well. Here we go. They're in the first heat against the Blades of Grass. And off we go. Who will win here? It is probably the Shiny Speeders. 2 Blades of Grass. You see fall down there. That will lower their score heavily. As, yeah, you see there. Shiny Speeders, a 123 total score. Hopefully you understand this event. They advance and eliminate the Blades of Grass very early on. I think this is their first top half finish in the season, which is kind of sad. Aquatics versus Oxygen now. Aquatics is hoping to get an opportunity, especially since the Blades of Grass have just not advanced. And I think they advanced their Oxygen. They fall off the board. That is a 0. No points for Oxygen there. I think Aquatics have done it. Yes, they did by 20 points. A 128 to a 108. The Aquatics advance out of that. Pearls versus the Woodworkers now. Pearls, they're wanting some good numbers as well in the standings. And the Woodworkers get a huge bump there. You saw what happened there with that marble. That's going to result in a good one. They almost got to that 4th plate there. As yes, a 160. That's a pretty impressive score. Especially if that move there. Pearls, they lost a marble, but a 101 still isn't bad for only 3 marbles. Gold Shards versus Green Goats. Big duality in this heat. Gold Shards just came off of a 2nd gold this season. Can they see a 3rd happen? I think they're advancing out of this heat pretty obviously. And that's a pretty decent run as well. I believe that's definitely on the 120s. No, 146. That's actually really good. Green Goats at 72. That is not good for that team. As our next heat, Soul Orbs versus the Galaxy Gliders. Gliders, big name here. They had the lead, then 6, then 7, lost it. And they've advanced. Soul Orbs lost a marble technically down there. I think the Gliders advance out of that. And yes, they do. A 134 to 83 there. The Gliders advance. So marbles are going high up and then falling down and using other marbles as defense. That's pretty interesting. Tiger Stripes, your host team. This event is their native event this season. Killer Bees as well in this heat. Every marble stays on, and that's real close. Of a heat. I have no idea who got that. And oh, Tiger Stripes using their home skills. A 128 to 126. Really close. But the Stripes advance out of that. Shark Tooths versus the Fireballs now. As we go into this heat. Shark Tooths, the higher team up in the stands. Oh no. Oh, Fireballs. That was awful. 3 marbles left. The board really, 1 and a 40. I don't think that 1 helps a lot. But the Shark Tooths, a 130. That's a pretty decent score. They advance. Roll Force and Power Pink in the final heat here. Both these teams fairly mid-pack. What can we see? As Power Pink, they lose 2 there. 1 entirely off the board. I think both of those are actually off the board. You look at it, but yeah, Roll Forest an easy win there with 2 marbles on the board for Power Pink. Roll Forest, they'll be going on to the quarterfinals, as that's it for these heats of this event. Bees, again, in that close heats, a 126 gets them the best of the bottom half, I mean. Oxygen at 108, that's not bad. Fireballs, again, only 1 marble really on board. That was an awful run for them. Power Ping, that was also really bad. Really, at this point, coming down to how many marbles can you even keep on the board? Shiny Speeders versus Aquatics now. Again, Shiny Speeders, they're on a run here. This is their first top half of the season. And I don't think they're advancing out of that. So they just lost a marble. Aquatics also have one really high up on the board. Yeah, by 30 points and 139 to 101. The Abstract Aquatics win that heat. Gold Shards against Woodworkers now in the second quarterfinal here. Can we see it? They both lose 1 marble. It's a pretty equal heat now. It looks like a Woodworkers win, though, as 1 marble's pretty high up there. And yes, it is a 108 to 96. The Woodworkers advance out of that heat. As the Galaxy Gliders and Tiger Stripes now, a team that really needs to be up front. They're a team, their fans want to be up front. The home team, what can they do in this heat? They lose 1. And I think that's going to be it for your host team in their special host event. As, yeah, Gliders 123 to 92. Tiger Stripes, sad to see them go in their own event, but has to happen. Chartreuse versus Roll Forests now. And that between the 2 teams. Very close, but a couple Roll Forests are down there. I think that's a Chartreuse win. I believe the Chartreuse, they've got that, yeah, by 11 points. Has a pretty close heat, but the Chartreuse advance out of that. Roll Forest, that is it for this event for them. And Roll Forest, they do get 5th, however. It's pretty good for them. Shiny Speeders, 6. That's good numbers for them. Gold Shards, 96, 7th place. And then Tiger Stripes host team, 8th. Going into semifinals now, Abstract Aquatics versus the Woodworkers. As we go into this heat, and both Aquatics and Woodworkers lose 1. It's a pretty even heat we see. Don't know who really has it. It looks like the Woodworkers likely, but I'm not sure. By 2 points, that's close. Oh, they had an extra 1. And that doesn't really decide anything, but makes it even closer, really, if you think about it. The Woodworkers advance to the final. Gliders and Chartreuse now. Gliders, they might have already given themselves a lead, as now Aquatics are out. Blades of Grass already got out. What can we see here? And they're going to the final against the Woodworkers. Gold Shards might be going for another gold this season. Yeah, there you go, Gliders. They advance. Chartreuse, they are out. They could try for another medal this season. They're a high-ranked team as well, along with the Aquatics. What can we see? The 3rd place match now. As that is very close, but I don't know. And it is the Aquatics who get the bronze there. Pretty impressive run there. The Galaxy Gliders versus Woodworkers, though, in the final of this event. Who will be getting the gold? Gold Gliders could be their 2nd. Woodworkers could be their 1st. And the Woodworkers knock a couple Gliders over. And that's a very easy way to say that the Woodworkers have won this event. There you go, 129 to 59. It's a pretty poor run for the Gliders there in that finale. But in the Tiger Stripes home event, the Woodworkers come out on top with their 1st gold since Season 1, where they weren't even named the Woodworkers. The Galaxy Gliders and Aquatics round out that podium, that 130 in the bronze match for the Aquatics. Sharktooth's 4th place is going to have a lot of change for implications with Gliders and Aquatics up there, and especially Blades of Grass down there. What will we see happen to the standings? The Gliders now overtake the lead by 2 points over the Aquatics, now have a full medal chart complete. Gold Shards go to 3rd, Blades of Grass, a bad event falls them down to 5th overall. Sharktooths, they hold 4th still, as Pearls, Roll Forest Bees, Shiny Speeders, it was a good event for them this time. They get a bit ahead of where they were. But we're now halfway done with the season. Gliders, will they be able to keep it? We'll see. In the second half, we still have to go to the B-League version of this event, Tiger Trek.
We're now ready to start the second half of this Marble Machine Mania season with an event that's a classic in Marble Machine Mania. You all know it. It's block pushing. This event will be very much like last season's block pushing, where it will be heats of 4. All teams will be going down 4 times to see which 2 pushes will be their best, which will accumulate to their final score. Whoever's the highest score at the end will win this event. Galaxy Gliders in the lead right now in the overall standings after the first half of the season. 2 points ahead of the Aquatics, who are 7 points ahead of the Gold Shards, with Sharktooth, Blades of Grass, Pearls, Roll Forests. Everybody else trying to challenge for that lead. It's pretty close after the first half of this season as we go into the first heat. Gold Shards, Power Pink, Killer Bees, and Fireballs. As they go off the Gold Shards, they get a pretty far push. This trick is not exactly built like last season's. So the record pushers event is 99 centimeters, I believe, hit by the Pearls. As a 74, I don't think that's going to be too great. Gold Shards and Fireballs, they were the top 2 in this event last season. They're ones to look out for. They got the best 2 pushes in this first heat. As we go into push number 2, the Power of Pink, you get the good push there. Killer Bees and Fireballs, or Gold Shards did pretty well. Fireball, that was not a good push for them. It didn't even go past 50. So how did that go? Gold Shards, 64.4. I think they overall have the better total right now, but Power Pink, that was at 84. That's really good. As we go into push number 3. Going down, and the Killer Bees, they get a really good push. I think that was part of the Power Pink. The Power Pink didn't even pass 50 there, yeesh. Gold Shards, that was not that bad. 87 from the Killer Bees. That, along with that 64, is going to help them tremendously in this event. As it is time for the final push in this heat. And we'll see the totals after that. Fireball. Oh, Fireballs. They get an invalid push. Moreover, meaning it will not count anywhere in their score. Gold Shards will get the best push, and that barely passed 60. Yeesh. I think that didn't even pass 60. But right now, the Killer Bees have a 152, and they right now lead this event. Power Pink, Gold Shards. Round out top 3 Fireballs. That invalid push definitely did not help them. A 118% so far in last. Pearls, Tiger Stripes, Woodworkers, and Team Oxygen. In this next heat, as the Pearls get the best push there again, they hold the record in this event. I believe got bronze or some big number in this event last season. As the Pearls, 71.2 in the first push. Everyone else is in the 50s range. As we go into push 2. Again, all of these teams will be going on every lane. So if one lane is certainly better than another, every team goes on at some point, so it will all be equal in the end. Tiger Stripes are making the best push. If they pass 70, that's pretty good. As we, that's the second push there. Woodworkers is not at 61. As we go into the third push. As Woodworkers, that's an invalid push. And we're seeing that top lane there does seem to be a better lane for these marbles. And the Woodworkers, invalid push is not going to help them. As 64 best pusher by the Tiger Stripes again. See how that handles. Going into the final push of this heat. We're working a halfway event after this. As that was very close between both the Woodworkers and Team Oxygen. Woodworkers trying to get kind of redemption. That last push. So that's the end of that heat. The best team there was the Tiger Stripes, who only pulled a 138. That lands them in 4th right now. Top 3 will stay the same. Woodworkers, Pearls, and Team Oxygen in that order from this heat. Roll Forest, Green Goats, Blades of Grass, and Abstract Aquatics. Up next. As in the first push, it's the Roll Forest to get the best push there. Roll Forest wanting another medal this season. They only have a silver so far. It's not looking too great for them as they start off in the lead. No one else passes 50 though on that push, so moving on to the second heat here. Oh, Green Ghost, that was weird. They had one model struggling, but that might have actually helped them in the end. They had the best push there. Blaze of Grass also had a pretty well push. Aquatics and Roll Forest, that was not that great. 65 by the Green Goats. It's not that bad. As I play through this heat, so we're going into push number 3 for these teams. And Blades of Grass, that's an invalid run. We're seeing that so far every heat, surprisingly. Blades of Grass will not be getting a score for this run. Roll Forest, they got around a 50. That's the best run of that push. These runs are not looking that great either. The best push we've seen so far doesn't even pass 70. Let's go into the final push of this heat. Can we see any improvement? And the Aquatics get an invalid push. That almost was a Roll Forest lane, but the Roll Forest, that was past 60, so pretty decent push, I believe. As that's not going to be good for the Aquatics. They were not having a good run here. If they don't even pass 100, that's dead last right now. Roll Forest, that best run was 6th for now. As Blades of Grass, they take 8th, Green goes 11th, and Aquatics dead last. Now it's time for the final heat. Sharktooths, Shiny Speeders, Soul Orbs, and Galaxy Gliders. Some of these teams, like especially Sharktooths, if they want a high spot in the standings, they pass 70 there. Sharktooths, they want a good finish here. They want to make the overall podium. So far, they're in 4th right now. Gliders leading the standings, but some other threats like Gold Shards, Killer Bees, they're up there. So they're going to want some good numbers here. Shiny Speeders, they're in dead last. They need at minimum a silver to go up 1 spot from 16. Can we see here? Shiny Speeders, they get a better push there. Sharktooth also did pretty well, but Shiny Speeders around 73, 74-ish. That's pretty good. Gliders not showing much strength here. That was push number 2. Sharktooth look to have the best run so far after a 70 in the first push and a 67 in the second. Two of the best pushes so far this entire event, really. Halfway through, we're going into push number 3. That's better for the Soul Orbs. So still in the 70s as well. Not a great run there from teams like the Sharktooths and Galaxy Gliders, but Soul Orbs, they passed 60. That's pretty well. Soul Orbs are 74, 75 actually. As we go into the final push of this event. So far, the Killer Bees lead this event, but a lot of teams have a good shot to overtake it. As we go into the final push, what can we see here? The Galaxy Gliders get the best push. They pass 70 as well. As though I don't see many other strong contenders to win this event. Some teams have done real well, but no. Shiny Speeders get second, and Sharktooths actually get third. That's pretty impressive. But that does not change that the Killer Bees are going to win block pushing. It's a great goal for them. Their last goal was the finale of Season 2. Shiny Speeders, they get their first medal of the season here. 148 lands in the second. Sharktooths, just another medal onto their list so far this season. That's going to help them a lot as well. They get third. I think Galaxy Gliders still are keeping their lead, though. 7th is pretty strong there. And there's your podium. Killer Bees Yellow team on top of podium yet again. Seen them up there many times. Season 1, again, amazing. Galaxy Gliders, they keep the lead, but Killer Bees jump a lot into second. They're 2 points off the lead as well. That's crazy. Gold Shards, they make their spot into third, staying there. Shark Tooths, another bronze, leads them into fourth, but they are tied with the Gold Shards. Aquatics, they fall down to fifth. Pearls plays against Roll Forest all the way there. Shiny Speeders, they actually tie with Oxygen for last. They've moved up to 15th. That is it for block pushing. We'll be seeing you in Event 10, Classic from Season 1, Climbing. Now I go into Event 10 of this Marble Machine Mania season. A classic from Season 1, but wasn't in Season 2. We're bringing it back here for Season 3. This is Climbing, an event where marbles will be going in duos, one pushing the other up on this board as far as they can. It's a bit different from last season. Here are your competitors for this event. Galaxy Gliders, Star and Planet, Louise, Swim and Wasp, as we go down that big list. And again, this event's different. There are going to be four heats, 4. You're going to push 4 times like that. Galaxy Gliders, they lead the standings. Killer Bees, Gold Shard, Shark Tooths. This is all last event. It's, again, very close for this championship right now. About anyone can really take the lead. That's really, like, up there. Shiny Spears, they're no longer in last place. Now Team Oxygen, but it's only a tie. Never know how this could end. Shark Tooths, Roll Forest, Pearls, and Gold Shards in this first heat. Gonna demonstrate how this event goes. Marbles will be pushed up there. However many blocks they can go far will be the score for each round. All 4 numbers will be accumulated in one big score. It's double 15s for Roll Forest and Gold Shards, but Pearls, Shark Tooths a bit lower than that. As go into the second push here. That's going to be a good one for the Gold Shards, but everyone else, that's not too great. Yeah, Gold Shards 16, but no one else even was above 15 on that second run. As we go into the third push of this event. So it's very close between everyone. I think Gold Shards had the best push there. Actually, it was a freeway tie. All of them have 14. So Pearls have 13. As we only have one more push left in this heat. A lot of these teams up there in the States, like Gold Shards and Shark Tooths, will be really important for them. As that was better for the Gold Shards and Roll Forests. I don't think Pearls are going to have a great run in this event. And no, Shark Tooths actually not have the greatest run there. 11. As right now, so far, Gold Shards with a 60 lead this event. Roll Forward in second, Pearls, and then Shark Tooths back there. Soul Orb, Green Ghost, Tiger Stripes, and Power Pink in this second heat. As it is Green Ghost who have the best push there. Green Ghost are going to want some good pushes here. They're 14 in the standings, yet to get a medal at all this season. 14, that's going to put them so far best in this heat. And lowest runner was 12 by Soul Orbs. And into the second push. Really good pushes are coming out now. Soul Orbs, they get a great push there. Green Ghost was not too good. We're not seeing a lot of consistency this event. We just have like the opposite from the first heat. As 15 for the Soul Orbs, Power Pink, 14. And 12, 11. Of the third push. And that's a tie for about everyone there. I think some of them got a bit lower than, looks like around 13-ish. Everyone got a 13, except for Green Ghost, who actually got an 11. That was pretty bad. Let's see, because we only have one push left, only 1:15 this entirety, which seems to be the median for a really good run. So we go into the final round. It is the Soul Orbs who have the best push there. And let's see. And Green Ghost, how did they get a 9? Started off pretty strong this, even though that's one of the worst. It is the worst run so far. Soul Orbs win that heat but only take third overall. Gold Shards still leading. They're going to want to get a lead here. Galaxy Gliders, leading team in the standings. Fireballs, Woodworkers, and Blades of Grass. Their team's pretty midfield in the standings. As track adjustment, I guess, or something. Don't know who got the best push there. It was the Fireballs and Blades of Grass, both with 14, 13, and 12 for the other two teams. As we go to push 2 now. And that's going to be a better push. That's actually good for everyone except the Galaxy Glider. That was not good. We're going to need to catch up a little bit. Every push here matters. 13 and 11s across the field. Gliders 12 and 11 so far is not going to help them at all. On to the third push. That's going to be good for the Fireballs. Blades of Grass and Galaxy Gliders also had pretty decent runs there. As that is good, getting great for the Fireballs. No, Gliders actually only got a 14 there. So we're pretty up there, but yeah, I can see. We only have 1 push left in this heat. Can these teams do? Oh, that was bad from the Gliders. The Fireballs and Blades of Grass had some good runs there. See how that ends up. As 57 Fireballs takes second right now. Ending that run for 57. Blades of Grass at 55. Good there. Woodworkers, they take 8th right now. Gliders second to last. That's not good. But also gives teams like the Killer Bees in this team and Abstract Aquatics a shot at the lead. As that was pretty even for everyone except the Bees. That's not good. Starting off this heat. Triple 15s and a 13, actually not bad for really any of those teams. Seems like Bees and Aquatics, however, wants to look out for it. They could easily take the lead with a good enough result in this event. On to the second push. As that was good from the Shiny Speeders and Aquatics. Bees did not show much strength there. As 15 for the Shiny Speeders and Aquatics. Both of them double right now with a total of 30. Good enough. They could keep up. And maybe try and go for the Gold Shards. Push 3 now. As we go. It's another good one for the Speeders and Aquatics. Bees and Oxygen. I should have been flopping a little bit, I think. You guys not even. Actually, no. Oxygen got 14 there. No, Aquatics, though. 14 as well. Shiny Speeders, a 15 here, like all the other runs, could tie them with the Gold Shards. I think Gold Shards went on tiebreak due to point countback. No, they don't even do it, but Aquatics might have just passed 15 there. As the other ones, oh, 3 of these teams are going to have to go to a tiebreaker round. Shiny Speeders, they've guaranteed the bronze spot in this, then it's back-to-back medals for them, but the Aquatics, they have a 60, which ties the Shards perfectly. As you can see, 6 teams in total will be going to tiebreakers. After utilizing the Gold Shards for the gold, that's going to be a crazy tiebreaker. Team Oxygen Roll Forest trying to get 4th place, and then Tiger Sharks and Bees 4th, 13th place. Down there you can see. That's going to be pretty interesting. Here we go, Killer Bees and Tiger Sharks. It's a 1v1 match, 1 push each. As Tiger Sharks, it's pretty obvious they get the best push there. It's not going to count on scores or anything, it's just who can get higher push. Tiger Sharks there, they'll be getting 13 this event over Bees will be getting 14. That's going to not be good for them in the standings. Team Oxygen and Roll Forests for 4th place. That's a big Oxygen win. They're going to want a good finish, but Shiny Speeders will actually already be overtaking them with the bronze. Roll Forest, they're also up there. 5th is still going to be pretty decent though. But this one's going to be the most important. The gold in this event comes down to this. This next tiebreaker. Gold Shards and Abstract Aquatics. Whoever wins this likely takes the lead of the overall standings if you look at it. And it is the Aquatics. Aquatics getting another gold this season. Their second one, just like the Shards. I don't know how far they were from the Galaxy Gliders, though. They've probably lost their lead either way, with the Gold Shards getting silver. Especially if the Gliders not having the strongest performance in this event either. Only 15th. That was only from the Gold Shards who went 9 in one of their pushes. But the Abstract Aquatics, yet again this season, will get the gold in what seems to be so far a pretty strong season for their career. Gold Shards, they'll be getting a silver today, their first one this season. And Shiny Speeders, back-to-back medal streak after a really, really bad first half of the season. A double run of medals there. As the Abstract Aquatics, they take the lead actually now over the Gold Shards, who are in second. Galaxy Gliders will be down in third. That's the first time I think we've seen them there in at least a very long time. In fourth right now is the Killer Bees. They drop down there. Sharktooth, Roll Forest, Blades of Grass, all the way down to the Pearls, one of the top half. Green Goats are now in last place after the Team Oxygen thing. As that's it for climbing. We've seen in Event 11, Classic Lap Race. In Season 2, this event was the last event, but we're back here in Season 3 of Lap Race. This was Event 11 this season, so it'll be the finale of the Beagle when we get to that. But as Event 11 this season was the finale in Season 2, where we saw the Killer Bees take the top of the podium along with Gold Shards. In second there, Gold Shards. They're a big team right now, second in the overall standings, who just got a silver in the last event. They can get a good enough finish to take over the current leaders, Abstract Aquatics. This event is also done on the Tiger Turnpike, the track of the Tiger Stripes, as you've seen in the past old tournament lapped out. Some minor modifications. Again, Abstract Aquatics, a 1-point lead over the Shards, who are 12 points ahead of the Gliders. Still a pretty close championship fight between basically the entire top half, you can see. As this will be 2 heats of 8 going down this time around. With 6 laps in each heat, the top 4 in each heat will advance to the finals. You can see seems like Gold Shards, they're a big one in this first heat. Sharktooth there as well, Pearls, and off we go in the first lap. Sharktooth had the lead, as that round goes back to the Pearls. Sharktooth, Pearls, Tiger Stripes, Rainforest, the Roll Forests currently hold the top 4. Gold Shards in 7th right now. It is not looking good. We head ourselves into lap 2. Sharktooth on pole for this lap. They lose it immediately. Tiger Stripes have the lead, as they will keep it after this lap. Sharktooth, they keep second though. Pearls in third. Power Pink, they make 4th. Rainforest Runners, they fell down to 7th after being in 4th. As we go into lap number 3, Sharktooth, they take back the lead, but no, they lose so many spots. Tiger Stripes keep the lead yet again. Pearls, Sharktooth still maintaining the top 4. See other two, Green Ghosts, they're trying to make a move up there into the top half. Gold Shards, they've been pretty close as well. As we go into lap number 4, halfway through this heat. Power Pink, they take a great lead. Green Ghosts make top 4, and Pearls are now out of there. Out of the top 4. Oh, Soul Orbs, they got stuck. That's going to be the dead last for them in this heat. Power Pink so far to lead. Tiger Stripes, Green Goats, and Sharktooth in the advancement spot as we speak. And now Green Goats, they take the lead. Power Pink gets stuck after having the lead. I think Green Goats also just got stuck. And no, I think Green Goats got set free, but no, Power Pink from first to last immediately. Sharktooths, they're back up front into the final lap. Gold Shards also somewhere in that lap made it up to second. That was insane. We go into the final lap of this heat. What's going to happen? Soul Orbs, they move up to second. Sharktooths are in the lead. They win it. Soul Orbs, Gold Shards, and the Pearls advance. Seems like the Roll Forest, Green Goats, Power Pink were also up in there. Tiger Stripes are at one point leading this for a good minute as well. That was intense. Everyone really made it up there at some point. But Sharktooth, Soul Orbs, Gold Shards, and Pearls will advance into the final. As we go into the second heat, with the Gold Shards advancing, Aquatics, they need to advance to have a shot at keeping their lead. The Galaxy Gliders, they hold the lead right now. They're going to keep the lead after the first round. Oh, Blades of Grass are going to be in last, but it looks like 7th, but that was a weird moment. Galaxy Gliders and Abstract Aquatics, if they want to have a shot at overtaking the Gold Shards that might hold the lead after this event, This is going to be able to do it. Oh, after Aquatics, they get stuck. And Galaxy Gliders are going down to 5th. That is not good. No, Aquatics, they're back up there. They got last. Woodworkers, Killer Bees. Killer Bees are also up there. I don't think they could take over the gold shards. But it's not exactly hopeless for them. Fireballs are also, I think, up there. Shiny Speeders. In second. Oh, something weird happened there with the finish line. So we're going to have to get the results there. Killer Bees, Shiny Speeders, Fireballs, and Abstract Aquatics currently in advancement. Just like Blazer got some woodworkers. It's not good for them down there. As we're now basically halfway through into lap 4. Galaxy Gliders, they move up into the lead. Aquatics, I think they're out of advancement. The Shiny Speeders, they got back-to-back medals in the past 2 events. Can they keep their streak up for 3rd? Possibly. Second right now. We only have 2 laps left in this heat. Gliders up front into lap 5. Woodworkers trying to make a spot up there. Team Oxygen, all of a sudden, make it up there into advancement spot. After Aquatics in the lead right now. They will lose lead in the standings if they don't make it out of this heat. This final lap is very crucial to them. As here we go, final lap of this heat. Galaxy Gliders, they have the lead, and they're going to keep it. After Aquatics, they get stuck, and they will not be advancing. Same thing with the Killer Bee, that's also pretty sad. But the Galaxy Gliders, Team Oxygen, Shiny Speeders, and Fireballs will be advancing out of that heat. Of those teams, only the Galaxy Gliders really have a shot at overtaking the shards. After Aquatics, that is going to maybe drop them below the Galaxy Gliders. If Gliders do bad enough. Tiger Stripes get the best of the bottom half. It's depended on your lap by lap and how you scored. If you got 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th at the end and stuff. As we go into the final. All 8 marbles we advance from the heats in an 8-lap finale. Off we go. It is right now the Pearls up front. No, it's going to go to the Galaxy Gliders, I think. The end of that. Galaxy Gliders. They take the lead right now. This would give them the lead in the overall standings, especially with gold shards in 4th, I think. End up giving the Gliders the lead. Now, gold shards up to 3rd, up to 2nd now. That's a big duel right there. Team Oxygen, they're in 30-bit. Team Oxygen, yet to medal this season. Could this be their first? I think every team here has medal as well, I believe. Only teams out of this, I think, are Green Goats, and I believe... Actually, no, it's only Green Goats. Anyways, back to the race. Gliders still keep front with gold shards in 2nd. Sharktooth, another big championship contender, up in 3rd right now. Pearls, I don't think they're that big of a contender, but 4th is pretty well for them. And their Shiny Speeders want to keep that medal streak that they have alive in 6th right now. Gold Shards, they take the lead right now. Gliders fall down to around 6th, I think. And the Gold Shards in a prime spot to take the lead. So only 4 of the Shiny Speeders, they almost fell off the track there. As we only have 4 laps left. No, Gold Shards losing the lead. It is Team Oxygen up front. Shark 2 Shiny Speeders have another shot in the medal. Look at this Galaxy Gliders, they're down there in 8th. This would heavily be a missed opportunity on some good points for the Galaxy Gliders, especially with Black Hole, who got 2nd in last season's B-League. And Shiny Speeders, they're going to keep the lead after lap 6. Shiny Speeders, this could be their first gold of the season. Oxygen, they're in 2nd. Oh, Solar, they got stuck. Gold Shards up there in 3rd still. Again, give them the lead easily. Only 2 laps left in this event. Off we go in lap 7. As that Fireballs, they're now up front. Look at this Galaxy Gliders, they've moved up to 3rd. And where are the Gold Shards? They're in 8th. And we got stuck somewhere up in that Gravitrack section. As we only have 1 lap to go, the Gold Shards at one point leading down to 8th place. The Gliders have a prime spot to possibly take the lead in the standings. Off we go on the final lap. Gliders immediately take the lead as they go up and they go through the straight, win the event. Team Oxygen in 2nd. That's going to be their first medal of the season. And the Pearls get bronze, which will just add on to their medal count. Look at that. The Gold Shards in 5th. Prime weak spot, and the Gliders might have just overtook the gold shards and might be back in the lead in the overall standings. Team Oxygen, that's their first medal of the season. In second, Pearls in third. That is going to be their third medal of the season. What was the effect with the overall standings, especially with the other finishes? Galaxy Gliders, they are now up front with 130 points. 2 points ahead of the Gold Shards, who are still in second. And the Aquatics maintain third. Shark Tooth, a big gap down to them in fourth, 14 points behind third. Pearls now they can move up to fifth. Killer Bees, Roll Forest, Blades of Grass down there. As you see, Oxygen with their first medal, it shoots them up to 10th. Look at the Shiny Speeders, still 2 medals, only down to 15th. As you see, Green Goats down there, they're the new team that's been shamed in last. No medals yet, only 57 points. That's it. 4 lappers will be seeing you in the next A-League event, Shot Puts. We are nearly 3/4 of the way through this Marble Machine Mania season, and we're here at event 12, Shot Put. This event back from season 2. This event was event 5 in season 2, so now a bit more later in the season. Especially with the standings getting pretty tight going into the end of this season. To see this event, it was a duel event. The Marbles will try to push another Marble as far as they can. Right now the standings, Galaxy Gliders, a 2-point lead over the Gold Shards and Aquatics, with Shark Tooths very far behind them, but still at a shot, possibly overtaking all of them and possibly maybe winning this season. Pearls also there, Bees, Roll Forests, still up there as they've always been this whole season, really. Season is kind of starting to spread out, see which real competitors for winning this season. Shiny Speeders, starting us off in this event. They go, and it is going to start off with a near 50-centimeter run. It's not based off the inches on top, it's based off the centimeters on bottom. 49.1. Don't know how that will compare to any other run in this event. We've never seen this kind of run be done, but I don't know if that will be too well. Team Oxygen using their captain, who I believe just got them a silver in the most previous event. It might have been another marble though. Probably stupid there. And they're getting a near 50 as well. That's very, looks to be much farther than the Shiny Speeders run. Yeah, 50.1. It's going to be their settling spot. As Soul Orbs now, this team only has a silver this season, got that of a trio track descent. Can we see them possibly getting another medal here? They're going to pass 60. I don't know if that run is real impressive or really mediocre. We just saw 2 bad runs earlier. 62.8. From what we're seeing, that's the new leader. See how that goes. Fireballs. This team only a couple bronzes so far this season. It's not looking too impressive from the Season 2 champions. And they're passing 64. They're going to be the new leaders yet again. A 64.7. As Tiger Stripes now, the hosts this season, already have a couple medals onto their belt, including their first gold ever. That was back in Trio Track Descent. What can we see from them here? They're going to go even further. We have yet to see a run keep the lead. The 65.3 though, Tiger Stripes are yet again your new leaders. We now move on to the Gold Shards. This team, second place in the standings. They can keep this running consistency of everyone being better than the next, which looks to be keeping the same. These runs are seeming to be better than Season 2's. If they can get better than this, I think 67-ish won Season 2. But again, your new leaders, 66.6 for the Gold Shards. Shark Tooth, this team, pretty important to be watching for because a good enough result could sneak them into the top 3. That's not going to defrobe the Gold Shards. That pattern will be stopping here. That's going to be a near 64 though. 64.6, that's only actually going to set them in 4th for now. It's not the greatest for the Shark Tooths. Green Goats now. This team dead last in the standings, 19 points. Behind 15th place Shiny Speeders, which is very weird because Shiny Speeders were in the position a few events ago, but a couple of golds, or medals really, advanced them as 63-ish for the Green Goats, 5th out of 8. It's not an impressive run by all means, but halfway through this event in the same midfield, man, it's actually not bad for Green Goats. Pearls, Pearl and Blister, up for them. They just came off of a bronze in a lap race. As that run, looking at pass run, that's not too amazing. This is 62-ish. Yeah, 7 out of 9s. Better than those other runs we saw about teams earlier in this event. But still. Killer Bees, this team has not shown good shot put strength. I think they did awful in this event last season. What can we see from them here? It's going to beat some other teams, but it's not the strongest run either. It's a 63-ish. 5th out of 10 with a 63.7. It's not that bad from these. Abstract Aquatics. This team is in 3rd overall, along with the likelihoods of Galaxy Gliders and Gold Shards. With Gold Shards still leading this event, this is going to be big for them. And oh, that is not good for them. 57, yeah, 57-8. That's 9th out of 11. Yeesh, Aquatics will not be taking the lead after this event. Galaxy, this is okay. This is your other team up for grabs for the leader here. With the Gold Shards again in the lead. Can the Gliders defend them? Absolutely not. Wow, these teams are really not showing much strength in this event. The Gliders now taking 9th overall out of 12. And with not many title contenders, we might be seeing the Gold Shards take the lead after this event. Power Pink, this team's definitely not with a good shot at the championship. Only a bronze so far this season. It's not been too great for the Power Pink. That's about a 60 flat. Also not too impressive either. No, 9th out of 13, a 60 on the dot. As that's definitely a very mediocre run. Woodworkers. This team also not in too great standings for the championship, but they could be really strong in these final few events and maybe have a shot. But that is not a strong performance there. It's around a 60 as well. That's also going to be a lot of these runs seem to be 9th. That's out of 14, 60.5. Only 2 runs left to go. Roll Forest. This team has a shot at a championship, but it's not that likely. They're going to need some high results here. This team also 1 shot put last season. That's not a winning score there. That's not even a 60. Not too great from Roll Forest. 11th out of 15. Yeesh. Not that good for the Roll Forest. 2.1 run left to go. Gold Shards, they'll be taking the lead in the standings, but Blades of Grass, can they defend the Gold Shards of a gold? As that's going to not do it. Gold Shards, for the now 3rd time this season, will win the gold. This time in shot puts. Gold Shards with another gold this season. Also, I think Tiger Stripes and Fireballs on that overall podium. Yes, it is. Gold Shards with the, again, 3rd gold this season. That's going to probably give them the lead in the standings. Tiger Stripes, Fireballs, rounding out the podium. Stripes, another medal in their home stadium. That's going to be a nice day for them. Fireballs is their 3rd bronze. Yeesh. As Shark Tooth Green Goats, that's going to be a pretty impressive run for the Goats there. Bees, Orbs. Again, what will the Gliders and Aquatics do because of this? Might be over for them. But Gold Shards, the captain and reserve, stand on top of the podium today. Tiger Stripes, their reserve also on that podium. Fireballs, no captain or reserve. And they have a 19-point lead. The Gold Shards wanting yet another shot at winning a season after being denied it for the past 2 seasons. Galaxy Gliders, they maintain 2nd. Aquatics still maintain 3rd. Shark Tooth very close to the Aquatics in 3rd, only 4 points behind. Bees staying strong in 5th. Pearls, Roll Forest, Tiger Stripes, they make a move up to 8th. As you see another move, Green Goats very close to 15th. Now, but that's it for shot put. We'll be seeing you for the B-League version of this event and for B-League. We're now going into the final quarter of this Marble Machine Mania season, starting it off with Collision event. The past 2 seasons, this one has been event 15 of the season. This time we're scooching it back to event 13. Event 15 will be Jousting. We'll get into that event when we get to event 15. But this event, it's Collision. Last season it was double Collision. We're not bringing back that. It's going to be normal group style Collision with A-League teams. We have Gold Shards in the lead, 19 points over Gliders. It might be another runaway this season. It's this late in the season. We have every team still eligible for the championship. Abstract Aquatic, Shark Tooth, Killer Bees, Pearls down there. The main one to look at is the Gold Shards, because it could still eligible for them to lose that lead if it's good enough. You see your groups there for this event. So your Gold Shards there will be in Group A right now in the first heat against the Pearls. As we go down now, it's going to be, you know how collision works. However many marbles you can keep on the board. More points will win. It's Gold Shards who win that round 1-0. Team Oxygen versus the Blades of Grass in this next heat. Every team in this group will go against each other. Winning a heat will give you 3 group points. Tying will give you 1. Losing will give you 0. Team Oxygen may win that round 4-2. Gold Shards and Oxygen now. Top 2 out of each group advances into the quarterfinal rounds. As that's going to be... I think I went for the Shards. Possibly no, we're looking at a tie. And no, the Gold Shards, they actually lose it. Oxygen wins that 1-0. Blades of Grass now in Pearls in this next heat. As, yeah, that's a tie there, Blades of Grass and Pearls. 1-1. Team Oxygen versus the Pearls now. As we go off. It is looking like an Oxygen win there. 4-3 it's looking. The Oxygen may win that round 4-3. As we go into the final round of Group A. Oxygen, I think I've gotten a perfect group so far. I think Gold Shards have also had some success. Might come down to this heat alone. It's looking like Gold Shards have another one off the board. 3-2, I think. Yep, Blades of Grass win that round 3-2. That's going to be it for this group. Oxygen win it with 3 straight wins. Blades of Grass, they get 4 points. They advance. Gold Shards, they're out. With only a 3-point group, that's not too great. The door might be pretty open for teams like the Galaxy Gliders, and maybe even Killer Bees. To start off Group B here, with also the Woodworkers and Power Pink as well. That's looking pretty good for the Bees. That might just be a tie, though. Yeah, it actually ends up being a tie, 2-2 there, between those two teams. As Woodworkers is Power Pink now, in this second heat of Group B. And that's actually looking pretty good for both teams. It's 4-4. That'd be crazy if this was a tie. Yes, it is. Very interesting there. 4-4 tie between the Woodworkers and Power Pink. Woodworkers and Killer Bees now. The third heat of Group B. As that's looking pretty even as well. But no, Killer Bees, they actually end up having 2 on the board. Killer Bees will win that round. Now it's Power Pink and Galaxy Gliders up against each other. Two teams top 2 in Season 2's B-League. Facing off each other now. It's going to be, that's an easy Power Pink win. Almost had all 5 on the board, but one just fell. 4-1 to Power Pink. Power Pink now against the Killer Bees. Bees looking to be the strong team here as they have gotten a win in the tie, but also think Power Pink have gotten those exact numbers as well. It might just be a tie between these two teams. No, Power Pink immediately send off a marble. 3-2 Killer Bees will win it. Will win that round. Now Galaxy Gliders and Woodworkers finishing off Group B. I don't know if the Galaxy Gliders have enough to advance. If they want to advance, they have to win this at least, and that's not looking like it. Woodworker falls off. Yeah, no, actually Gliders won that. That's actually 3-1. I might have misunderstood that entirely. Gliders, they won that 3-1. Oh, they tie the Power of Pink. It's interesting. Killer Bees, they win it, but Power Pink and Gliders, they tied there in group points. But they will end up, 10. Power Pink kept 10 marbles overall in that group, while Gliders only kept 6. On to Group C now. Big teams in this group look to be, I think, Aquatics and Roll Force, who are going against each other here. As that's an easy Aquatics win right there. 3-0 for the Aquatics. Heat 2 now. Fireballs and Shiny Speeders. It's going to be looking like Shiny Speeders went there. Shiny Speeders, yes, there you go. 3-1 win for the Shiny Speeders. Fireballs and Roll Forests in this third heat of Group C. It is very close. So far it's high, but Roll Forests are losing a marble, and that's going to be the deciding factor. Fireballs win that heat 3-2. Now the Aquatics against the Fireballs. These two teams elites in Season 2. What can we see from them fighting each other here? As Aquatics had a slow marble starting on the board, and that might have not been good. Fireballs win that heat 3-1. I think now Fireballs have won 2 heats. They might have already been able to advance out of this heat, this group. Shiny Speeders against the Roll Forests now. In the 5th heat of Group C. It's, Roll Forests has lost their entire team in like a second there, but that gives the Shiny Speeders a win. 2-0 there is now. We only have one. Shiny Speeders of Aquatics. So the footage is lost for that heat, but it ended up being a tie between the two teams. So we'll have to see how that works out. Shiny Speeders, they do win this group. As Fireballs, they Roll Force. They lost all 3 rounds. That's going to be no points for them, and probably dead last in this event, guaranteed. Shiny Speeders and Fireballs, they advance. Shark Tooth and Tiger Stripes now to start off the final group of this event. As we go off to Tiger Stripes win so far. Both lose 1 marble. And 1 marble sitting on the edge there, but Tiger Stripes win that heat 2-1. Shark Tooths. Green Goats and Soul Orbs, these two teams very low in the standings. They're in the same group. Can we see from them here? That's looking close there, but it's a 4-3 for the Soul Orbs to win that heat. Now we go Tiger Stripes versus the Soul Orbs now. As they go off. Tiger Stripes, whoa! 1 marble didn't go on the board. That marble's not going to count, but they won the heat either way, 1-0. That is very interesting there. Okay, Green Goats and Shark Tooth. In this next heat, Green Goats nearly keeping all 5 on. They're not going to do it, but 4-3 is a pretty big win there for the Green Goats. We go Tiger Stripes and Green Goats now in heat 5 of this group. As Tiger Stripes, that marble's not counting. That's still on the track there. That's weird. They win the heat either way, but I don't know what's going on with that 1 marble trailing the Tiger Stripes. Solar and Shark Tooth to end off this group. What can we see here? It's looking to be a tie, maybe? Nope. It's a 0-0. That is a very interesting tie there. Almost had a Soul Orbs win there, but either way, Soul Orbs actually advance along with the Tiger Stripes. That marble, again, a very weird scenario. Do not know what's going on there. The Sharks, they also got no points. That's also very sad for them. No, actually, no, the Sharks did not get no points. They got... Interesting. After the Aquatics, they get the best of the bottom half here. Galaxy Gliders, 10th for them in this event. If the gold shards not advancing, we're going to get a gain on them, but it's not going to be that big. Killer Bees and Shiny Speeders now to start off the quarterfinals. This is normal bracket style with the 8 teams that advance out of the group stage. As we move on, Bees, that's a tie. With a tie here, we have to go to tiebreak. The 2 marbles on each of the teams that stayed on the board will now go in a 1v1 against each other. Whoever's the most on after this advances. It is the Killer Bees. It ends up being 0-0, but the Killer Bees stayed on the board for longer. Killer Bees advance there. Tiger Stripes versus the Power of Pink now. Can the host team make it even farther in collision? It's looking like it is 2-1 right now. Will anything else happen? No. The Tiger Stripes win that round 2-1. Power Pink are out. Team Oxygen versus the Blades of Grass in the 3rd quarterfinal. Off we go. It is very close, but it's looking like the Blades of Grass have it here. Yes, they do. 2-1, barely. Look at that 1 Blades of Grass. We're nearing the edge there. As we go now, final quarterfinal. Fireballs and Soul Orbs. What can we see here? We can advance. It is looking like a tie right now, but nope, Soul Orbs. Bad opportunity, lost a marble there. Fireballs will advance to the semifinals. China Speeders, since they made tiebreak, they'll be getting 5th in this event. Soul Orbs, they'll be getting 6th. Power Pink, Team Oxygen down there. That's actually a tie there for 7th between Power Pink and Team Oxygen, not 7th and 8th. Because that's 5th through 8th. We'll have only the final 4 left to go. Killer Bees versus Tiger Stripes. One of these teams will be advancing to the final. What can we see here? Killer Bees, they're pretty close to leading the standings, or at least they're near the top. And they're going to move to the final here. That's pretty big for the Killer Bees. They're going to finish the season, and they might get it. Blades of Grass versus the Fireballs. Both these teams in a shot to get a high spot in the standings, but not too crazy. And Blades of Grass, they end up winning that 3-0. They've not gone to gold or any medal at all since event 1. Can we see here Tiger Stripes versus Fireballs. Fireballs, a team that's only gotten bronzes all season. Against the Tiger Stripes here, who have gone to many assortment of medals. And I think the Tiger Stripes, they're getting yet another medal in their home stadium. As they'll be getting the bronze here. Blades of Grass versus the Killer Bees. One of these teams will take higher spot in the standings and have a shot at possibly defeating the Gold Shards. As it's looking like a Killer Bees win there. Killer Bees so far 2-1. No, they lose one. And they lose the other. Killer Bees choke the win in the event. But Blades of Grass win collision. Killer Bees, awful moment there. Killer Bees, though, they still get a silver in the end of the day. That's still pretty good for them. Tiger Stripes, a bronze in this event. That's going to help them a lot. Blades of Grass with that gold. First gold since event 1. First medal since event 1, period. All 5 Blades of Grass members standing on top of the podium today. Killer Bees, Tiger Stripes there on the other sides of the podium. Gold Shards, they keep their lead, but is now only 16 points down to the Galaxy Gliders. As we see, now we have some teams unable to win the season. Green Goats, unable to win the season, but still have a shot at making the overall podium. Killer Bees have made their way up to 3rd. Aquatics, they're also down there in 4th. It's a very close battle there between basically the entirety of the top 6-ish, but Gold Shards, can they keep their lead for the rest of this season? That is it. For event 13 of this season, we'll be seeing you in event 14, a classic returning in Marble Machine Mania, the Team Funnels. This Marble Machine Mania season now only has 3 events left. We're coming into the final stretch of this season as we go into Team Funnels. This event, major change from the past couple seasons. The track mainly is the one that has changed. We have a 4-way split to start off, which will go into 2, which then will go finally into 1 for the last couple funnels. Marbles will be given points based on how each individual marble finishes of the 4 in each team. Best team in the end will win this event. As we go, 3 events left in the season. The Gold Shards, a 16-point lead with Green Goats now unable to win this season. Killer Bees as well, Abstract Aquatics, Blades of Grass, all of those teams up there with a good shot at possibly winning this season. It's going to be heats of 4 event today, with the top 2 teams in each heat advancing. As we go on into Heat 1, Tiger Stripes, Roll Forest, Green Goats, Gold Shards, first and last in the standings respectively. As we go on in this first heat, see, we're now split into all 4 funnels. As see if we get, then the 4 funnels will merge into 2. You see down there teams, it's actually looking pretty equal right now. Gold Shards and Roll Forest looks to have a bit of a more advantage over the field, as now those 2 funnels will go down the maze and will split into 1 funnel. As you see, Tiger Stripes not looking to have a strong heat right now, have a lot of their marbles down there. Gold Shards and advancements here will help them a lot in the standings, because they can't clinch a season in this event, but if they want to do what every season has done so far, they could possibly clinch this season. Not that difficult to manage. Green Goats, Gold Shards, Tiger Stripes, now seeing some marbles finish down there. Green Goats have 2 down there. Tiger Stripes, Gold Shards now have 2. Tiger Stripes with 3. Gold Shards with 3. Go for it. Just get another one down. Green Goats. Gold Charge member is really keeping it in. There's a Green Ghost member. And the Roll Force, they get top 2. Gold Shards, they get 3rd, and also a couple of mid-pack positions. Tiger Stripes, they had a pretty consistent run there. As the Roll Force and Gold Shards end up advancing in that heat. Green Goats were the team that they had to beat on tiebreak. Pretty surprising here. Tiger Stripes, they looked like they had it in there, but no, Green Goats, they'll sadly not advance out of tiebreak. And that 31 still a pretty good score for not advancing. But Roll Force 45, that's pretty impressive. As we go into the second heat, Pearls, Shiny Speeders, Fireballs, and Galaxy Gliders. If the goals of advancing, Gliders need to advance if they want to have even a shot at taking the lead here. As we go off into this heat, the main ones to really be looking out for are the Galaxy Gliders, and some other teams like Fireballs and Pearls also have a pretty important spot in the standings. Teams like Shiny Speeders are there pretty low. It's not looking too strong for them in this late end of the season, as they had a good medal streak going for them. They've kind of been lost as of now. As we go down, Fireballs, they hold the last. Shiny Speeders there as well, with also a couple of Shiny Speeders marbles. So Pearls, they won this event last season, not looking super strong here. As the Galaxy Gliders, they hold the leader right now, but also hold what might be last place. Galaxy Gliders marbles down 2 down now. The first 4. That's Star. That's one of their most impressive members of the team, especially in funnels. The Black Hole there might just have won this heat. The Chinese Speeders, they have 2 marbles in the top 4. And other teams also like Pearls and Fireballs also have some pretty high numbers there. I don't know if the Gliders will be able to advance here. It's looking like, I think Shiny Spears already have advancement with 2 in that top 3 area. As it's the Shiny Spears and Fireballs who advance. Gliders, they get last, even though they had a marble win that heat. Pearls, 33 points, again, still pretty impressive, but it will not be enough to advance out of this heat. Fireballs will make it out along with the Shiny Speeders. It's going to be pretty helpful for both those teams. Fireballs, they actually had a pretty impressive run over the course of these past couple of events, but as we see going into Heat 3, though, Sharktooth, Killer Bees, Power Pink, and Soul Orb starts off. I think we might have had a marble fall off the course, but I think we're getting rerouted back on. Yeah, we did. Or at least one marble got a late start to that race. As we keep going on, though, as Soul Orbs are not looking to have a strong run here. 3 marbles already down to the lowest level funnel. It seems like up there, Sharktooth, I think they have the top 3 right now. That's pretty impressive. Also, the team's looking strong. Not really many others. Killer Bees, actually, no. As I say that, they have 2 already go down to the final funnel. Power Pink, they're not looking that bad, though, in this event. Sharktooth, they're holding 4 of the top 5 right now. This is Pearls level stuff from Season 2. As Sharktooth will have the top 2 right now. Actually, just had 1 finish. They have the top 3, never mind. We're looking at Power Pink. They have a couple left. Killer Bees, they're done. Soul Orbs, they've been done. They're not advancing. But Sharks is the top 3 in this heat, along with another pretty mid-pack marble. As it's it for this heat. What's gonna happen? Sharktooth, do they have a shot? And they've won that heat big time. 53 points. Power Pink, they get second. 34 points. Killer Bees, they shockingly not advanced. They're also up there in the standings with a high shot at winning this season. Sharktooth are also high up there. This could be helpful for them to maybe get themselves in a higher spot. Soul Orbs and Power Pink, they do not really stand much of a chance. Blades of Grass, Aquatics, Woodworkers, and Oxygen in the final heat here. Seems something to look out for. Blades of Grass, they're up there. Just came off of the gold in the last event. Aquatics, they've been up there kind of all season, really. As go into this heat, it's looking like the Aquatics have a high spot. No, Woodworkers, I think, maybe. As we keep on going, it's looking strong for teams like Woodworkers have a pretty strong spot so far. Aquatics, they are also not looking the greatest. This might not be helpful for them. It's a pretty confusing heat so far. Don't really know who's up there, but Woodworkers, again, it's looking pretty well for them. Aquatics, think all their marbles are in that final funnel already. Same thing with Oxygen, I think, now. The Aquatics, they already lose one. Every team just lost another one. Aquatics, they already have 2 down. Not looking great for them. Woodworkers, I think they have the highest right now. They have the leader and also might be second. Aquatics over there actually kind of looking pretty strong with second and another marble in that top 6 range. Woodworkers, I think they are going to advance, but I don't know who's going to get second. It's going to be pretty close. It's going to be Team Oxygen. That's pretty surprising. Yeah, the Team Oxygen may not have a good record in this event, but they're going to advance. Blazing Grass and Aquatics. They will not be advancing. Aquatics 29 points. That's actually not looking like a high number anymore. 44 for the Woodworkers. That's pretty good. As that's it for the groups, or heat stage, I should say. As Pearls, they get the best of this bottom half. Green Goats, some marbles there. Have to go to tiebreak, but that's going off the best individual marble placement there. As Gliders 12 right now. It's not looking good for them, but again, some other strong teams are up there in the standings. None of them in this heat, but Gold Shards and advancement here would really help them in the standings. That would guarantee themselves a top 4 finish and would give themselves a humongous lead going into the final 2 events. As the Gold Shards are looking pretty strong in this heat. 2 marbles are still in the first funnel. But the marbles not looking so great, I think. As we go on. Gold Forest, they hold the leading marble right now. The Shiny Spears also have second. It seems like the Woodworkers, I don't think they're putting much strength into these semifinals. 3 marbles already down there in the final funnel. 1 still up there. See 3 Shiny Spears actually in the higher end of these standings. Might be a little bit of a stoppage up there in that second to last funnel, but I think it might be... Oh yeah, it's going to be set free. It's a bit late though, I don't know how that happened, but already 2 marbles down there. 2 of every team I think down there. Gold Shards, they already have 3 down there. Roll Forest, 3. It's actually not looking pretty equal. Woodworkers might actually have a shot at this. And I don't think Roll Forest are advancing. Gold Shards might have a shot. They have 3 mid-pack. The Shiny Spears, they actually end up winning this heat. The Shiny Spears might have helped themselves advance. As this is going to be pretty crazy. It's actually a tie for the win in this one. It's not a tie for who advances, though. Shiny Spears and Gold Shards, they're going to be advancing to the final. Gold Shards, in the final, this could help them a lot in the standings if they play their cards right. Roll Force and Woodworkers, they will not be advancing. Roll Force, they have shown much strength in this event. I believe they won this in Season 1 as we go into the second semifinal. Teams to look out for. Sharktooth and Fireballs up there. I think a marble just fell off the course. Oh my. I think this happened earlier in the event, though. It's all fine. The marble's going to be going back up to the top. Going to be going down, yep. Normal situation aborted. As Fireballs, that marble actually looking to have a pretty strong suit here. Still in that first funnel, while some marbles are already going down to funnel number 4. As Fireballs still have 2 up there, but it seems like Team Oxygen, they already have all 4 down there. 1 in last right now. Might just have a real mini traffic jam going on in the black funnel there. As I think that's going to have to be dealt with. Yeah, oh, well, 1 got through. But anyways, we going down. Another marble fell off from the Fireballs as well. Oxygen. Oh no, that's the first 3 marbles that finish. That's all them. That's not good. As Sharktooth already have a few down. Power Pink have their entire team down now. Sharktooth, they have 1 marble that might just help them save this heat. Oxygen, they've already messed it up. That's not good for them. But Sharktooth, I think Fireballs have probably advanced. They got 2 of the top 4. I'm not sure about Sharktooth. They're arguably the other team that advanced. Actually, they somehow tied the Fireball. That's pretty crazy. Power Pink, though, and Team Oxygen, they will not be advancing out of this heat. It's pretty bad for both those teams. Power Pink, they've seen many top half finishes this season with only 1 medal, and that was a bronze in side-by-side duels. As yeah, Power Pink, they do get 5th in this event. It's going to help them a little bit. Roll Forest, Woodworkers, and Team Oxygen in that order for 5th through 8th. As we only have 1 heat left the final. This will determine a lot. Gold Shards, They will be keeping the lead in the standings after this, but Fireballs and Shark Tooth, they have a real shot seeing if they could be challenging them for the end of the season. As is that all the gold shard members in the same funnel there? Left side? Might have been, but well, 3 are already down. As we're seeing the gold shards and shiny spears look to have the most strength so far in this final. Shark Tooth have a couple up there, I think. Shiny Spears actually think they have the leader right now, but not much besides that. Fireballs have a couple marbles down there. Shiny Spears too, actually. No, wait, look up there. A couple marbles are getting stuck in the maze. The key is going to be redone. One of the pieces of the maze got stuck in the trap, and it causes a stoppage for 3 marbles, which can't have that happen in this event. As we're going to have that heat entirely redone. That was a bit of a weird situation. But none of that first things I said matter, as the gold shard is actually looking to be a bit more stronger now. I have a leader so far. With a gold here would be 4 golds for him, and I don't really know what they could do with that. It might be another runaway season, another runaway champion. But we keep going down. The gold shards, they hold 2 up there. Just had one nearly stop. They hold the leader, which is going to help them a lot. Always helps you to have the leader in 2 funnels, but it seems to see it. Shark Tooths, I think, have 3, now 4 all in the final funnel. Fireballs just got their last one in the final funnel. Marbles seem to start finishing now. Shark Tooths already almost only 1 left now. Fireballs are actually going to have a lot of strength here. They have 2 left, and they just had 1 finish. Fireballs there now done. And actually, number 9, they still have 1 marble left. They might have had the winner. They can play their cards right. The gold shards here. Now, the gold shards will have the winner in this heat, but will they win it? It's going to come down to this. I'm looking. The Fireballs or Shiny Spears, maybe? And it's the Fireballs. Fireballs, they win Team Funnels. First gold of the season for them. Shiny Spears, they get the silver, their 2nd silver of the season, 3rd medal overall. Gold Shards, that's their 5th medal with a bronze. That's going to help them a lot in the standings. Help them stretch that big lead they have with the championship. As here's your full event results. Shark Tooth, they actually missed the podium by a little bit. It's not going to help them really at all, as some of their big teammates finished better than them, or big rivals, I should say. As also we're seeing a lot of big contenders already out in those heats. Fireballs, they win the event on the step of the podium for the first time since Season 2. As we're seeing a lot of changes here. The bottom half, they're out of winning the championship. That includes your host this season, Yeesh. Your gold shards that lead. 27 points. That's crazy. As Green Ghosts are also unable to auto-qualify anymore. They cannot make the top 3 this season. As teams like Obstruct Aquatics, Killer up there, all of them still around the same spot they had. Galaxy Gliders, they still maintain 2nd. Fireballs up to 7th overall for them. As it's 27 points to the lead. You can see if the gold shards will be able to keep it. That's it for event 14 of the season. We'll be seeing you at the penultimate event of the season, a new event as well, Jousting. We're now reaching finally the penultimate event of this Marble Machine Mania season. The past 2 seasons, this has been Collision, but we've already seen Collision this season. This season, it's Jousting. This event is still pretty similar to Collision. 2 teams will be going at a time. This is a bracket style event. 2 teams will, hit that white big marble in the middle, and which really trying to push the marble to the other side as far as they can. Right now in the standings, you'll get to the event. In the standings, Gold Shards have a 27-point lead over the Galaxy Gliders. This event, they could easily clinch the championship. They do well enough, but Gliders, Bees, Abstract Aquatics, Shark Tooths, and still down there, any team that can really win this, on their tail, going into these final couple of events, demanding themselves they want a championship. Some teams still eligible to get top 3, as Green Goats, they're out of it. As here are your competitors for this event. There's Gold Shards, Gliders, Bees, there's all those members up there. As we get ready to start this event off with Tiger Shards versus the Gold Shards. If the Gold Shards advance here, they will not automatically win the season. but it will be a big help for them if they do win this heat. And they will not! Tiger Stripes, they push the ball to the Gold Shards side, which will, in turn, Gold Shards lose the heat. As Tiger Stripes pulled it 15 centimeters to the Gold Shard side. That'll be for scoring later. But Roll Forests and Galaxy Gliders. Can the Galaxy Gliders capitalize on the Gold Shards? Yes, they can! The Gliders advance, and the Gold Shards are out. Just like that, the tables might have just turned on this season. Shiny Speeders and Killer Bees up next. It has a chaotic first 2 heats. What can we see here in Heat 3? Killer Bees, they're out. That is not good for them. Third overall in the standings. Pretty close to the Shards. They're out, and they actually lose heavily. The max you can lose by is 16, for reference. Abstract Aquatics and Woodworkers. Aquatics, another team with a great shot at winning this season. We've seen probably all those heats here, and they're out as well. Woodworkers. They destroy the Abstract Aquatics in this heat. Sharktooth. Would you look at another one of the teams in this heat? As we go on into this heat, who would be, I think, Power Pink winning. Only title contender that's advanced so far is the Galaxy Gliders. We have another title contender here in the Blaze of Grass. As we go on into this 6th heat already in this event, as that looks like a Blades of Grass win. Yes, it was. 8 centimeters to the right. Blades of Grass defeat Team Oxygen. Another title contender here after a gold in the last event. Fireballs versus the Soul Orbs. Soul Orbs, they've knocked down the medal for a while, and they won't be getting a medal for another hot while. Fireballs destroy them by 16 centimeters. Pearls and Green Ghost. Pearls, the last of the title contenders, and this is the last heat here. Only the Fireballs and Galaxy Gliders have advanced. And actually, Blaze of Grass, I'm sorry about that. But Pearls, they also defeat the Green Goats, and that's not going to be good for the Green Goats. Another god-awful finish for them. As you can see there, 3-way tie there for 16 centimeter losses, but Gold Shards 13th. 3 points for them. Again, Gliders cannot take the lead. If they win this event, that lead can shrink heavily. So probably around 5 points going into the final. Galaxy Gliders and Tiger Stripes now. If the Gliders advance here, it might not be too strong of a finale for the Gold Shards. Gliders lose. No, they win that heat. I'm sorry. They win that heat. It's actually going to go into the Final 4. The Tiger Stripes are out. And I believe the arrow does point to whichever side they went to. It basically is also pointing to whichever team loses the heat as well. But that heat, Woodworkers by 16 beat the Shiny Speeders. As we go Blaze of Grass and Power Pink. Next quarterfinal, Blaze of Grass, another title contender. It's not as big of a deal as the Gliders, but still, it can still happen for the Blaze of Grass to have a shot at winning this season. And a 15 by there, Blaze of Grass, they're advancing on. And we still have one more title contender up. Actually, 2. This is a double title contender heat. Pearls versus the Fireballs. Both these teams about they're 7th and 8th in the standings. The 2 lowest teams have a shot at winning. Pearls had it there. They had the ball, but no, Fireballs, they push it 16 centimeters past. The Pearls are probably also out of winning the season, let's be real. But Pearls, they're probably out of the season with a shot, and also any other team that didn't advance is also out, probably guaranteed, by the way. So all of us see if they cannot win, but I think you probably might have saw that coming. We're now to the semifinals. Gliders, still a shot at winning this season. Can they move on to the finale? Yes, they can. A possible 3rd goal for them is in store. We're going to the second semifinal. Who will the Galaxy Gliders be facing in the finale? There's also both title contenders. But if Fireballs, I think, don't do well here, they're already out of winning. Same thing with Blaze of Grass, I believe. So, yeah, Blaze of Grass, they win that heat. So Fireballs, I think, are also statistically out of winning this season. Woodworkers and Fireballs in the bronze match, though. Can Fireballs get a 4th bronze this season on top of their already 3 bronzes? It's looking like they will. Fireballs, they'll be getting the bronze there by a whole 16 centimeters as well. Pretty impressive by them. 5 medals to put that team this season. As we go into the finale, can Blaze of Grass get their 3rd gold, or Gliders, can they get their 3rd gold, or the 5th medal of the season? As no, they will not. Blades of Grass will win this event and will have a shot at winning the season, along with Galaxy Gliders, which silver is still good at the end of the day for that team. Fireballs with a bronze, it will not be enough. The Fireballs cannot win the season, nor can any other team except the Gold Shards, Galaxy Gliders, or Blades of Grass. A lot of teams still eligible for podium contention, though. We'll be getting to that. As you see the standings after this event. But again, Blades of Grass, Galaxy Gliders, and Fireballs, congratulations to those 3 teams for making the podium in this event. Hey, look, the White Marble in this event featured on the bottom of that podium. That's pretty cool. Blades of Grass, 3rd gold this season in their first A-League debut. They're in 3rd with a shot at winning the season. Gliders now 10 points behind the Gold Shards. That lead has massively shrunk. For the Shards, it might not be over. But as you see, 9th and up can still have a shot at making the overall podium, as some of them can only make it as high as 3rd. But other teams down there, not eligible to even make the podium. It's no more for them. And Green Goats, yeesh, 19 points behind the Soul Orbs, yeesh. As we go into the finale, only 3 teams can win. For the first time, it's not a clinched championship. As we will see you in the final event of Marble Machine Mania Season 3, where a champion will be crowned, Elimination Race. 15 events have led us to this point. Welcome everyone to the finale of Marble Machine Mania Season 3. Well, finale of the A-League, B-League. Still has a couple of events to go after this, but still, this event is the Elimination Race, taking on a more expanded version of this event from the past couple seasons. This event will be going down a funnel, some mazes, as we go back onto what was Season 2's track with the Gravitrax, which also has some minor twists added onto it as well. But what's not really the event we're looking for here, we're really looking at who will be able to win the season. Gold Shards have a 10-point lead over the Gliders. If the Gold Shards get top 2 in this event, they will win the season. Gliders, they need at minimum top 5. Blades of Grass, they need to win this event if they want a chance at winning. And need the Gold Shards and Gliders a bit lower in the results of this event. Also, teams in the top 9 still have an eligibility to make the overall podium, which can auto-qualify them for Season 4. As 10th down, not a shot at anything much worthy, but still a shot at possibly a good finish this season. As this event, we're starting us off here. Your competitors for this event, by my count, I see around 6-ish captains in that lineup, with a couple reserves there as well, which is a bit weird for the finale. But we're off in the first round of this event. Woodworkers start off in last, which would not be good for them to get out this early. Now, Shark Tooth, they have a shot at a podium if they do good enough at this event. Green Goats are also close there. They're in dead last by 19 points. It's not too bad if they get out here, because they're probably nearly guaranteed last. But it's the Shark Tooth out in last right now. Woodworkers also back there. Is the Woodworkers yet again? But no, Green Goats, they get in last and are out in the first round. Green Goats, Marvin for the team, end this season on a not high note. As Green Goats, they will be getting dead last this season. 19 points behind the 15th at the bare minimum. As Green Goats 13 will be seeing these provisional standings after every race. Still the same permutations as earlier. As, by the way, if the Gold Shards advanced, I think around 4 or 5 rounds, the Blades of Grass were already out of contention for the championship. As Quad, if they start this round and last, that's not good. They have a shot at the podium. Now it's Killer Bees. I'm seeing. No, we're back out to the Woodworkers. It's the Woodworkers now in last. Oxygen were in last for a brief second. It's coming down to the Woodworkers. Oxygen and Aquatics down there still. Soul Orbs getting in that mix. Power Pigment. No. Oh, Woodworkers. They're stuck. That is not good for them. Woodworkers, they will be getting 15th in this event. It's not going to be a good way to end off their season either. Woodworkers has not had much training in individual events. They have done real good in team events over the season, so still not a god-awful season for them. But right now, sitting in 11th after eliminated from this event, but I'm going to assume that's going to be a bit lower by the time we finish this event. Again, the provisions up there, exact same as I've said in the past teams. We could definitely see some repeat podiums, by the way, from past seasons. Gold Shards are already guaranteed a podium. No other team can overtake them like that. No other 3 teams can overtake them. They cannot go down to 4th. As we go down, it is the Roll Forest in last, but Aquatics are also down there. Again, Aquatics, a good shot at the podium. Don't know what's going to happen here. As we see Roll Forest still in last, but no, Blades of Grass! They're stuck! The Blades of Grass are stuck! And that means the Blades of Grass and everyone else is finished. Blades of Grass, they cannot win Marble Machine Mania Season 3. Blades of Grass, 14th place, eliminated too early. That might have cut the maybe a podium because Fireballs, a top 4 will give them a podium. Other teams like Shark Tooth as well. And Blades of Grass out that early. It's now only the Galaxy Gliders that can take over the Gold Shards and possibly win the season. 13 marbles left now. That after a chaotic kind of what will we be seeing here? It's now Oxygen in last place. Oxygen very down in the order. good finish could get them higher, but no. Killer Bees, they have a shot at the podium. Same thing, teams like Fireballs and Tiger Stripes as well, with also a shot at the overall podium this season. No, Pearls! I think Pearls also had a shot at the podium. If not, they were pretty close to it. Pearls, they're stuck in the same spot. I think the Blades of Grass got stuck. It was very close to it, at least. As the Pearls, they're now out of this event. The captain of the team as well will be getting in 13th place. Pearls, they are out. Their final point total, 137 points. Highest they can get is 8th. They could probably lose a lot of spots as well. Keep going through these rounds. Again, Gold Shards, now doesn't matter how many rounds we can go through. If Gliders get out early, they can lose the season immediately like that. The Fireballs, they're in last right now. They're in 4th overall going into this event. With Blades of Grass out, they have a good shot at the podium. This would be really tragic if we see them out now. As we see, Galaxy Gliders, they're closing in on last place. They're in 2nd to last. And nope, they just keep it steady. They're going to move on to the next round. Fireballs, though, they're out. And that means the Fireballs also do not have a shot at making the overall podium. Every round we're seeing the chances of these teams dwindle down. Fireballs, yeah, now in red, they cannot make the overall podium. Could still keep 4th place overall, though, if other teams don't play their cards out right. As we're now down to 11 teams in this event. Gold Shards and Gliders still in there. As the Gold Shards get higher, the Gliders will need a better finish. Now Gliders, at minimum, need a medal if they want a shot at winning this season. And now it is the Aquatics in last. They have a good shot at another overall podium for their career. As now it's going down to Shark Tooth, who also have a good shot at an overall podium. Aquatic gets stuck. Shark Tooth set them free. No! The Aquatics will get eliminated. As that is also tragic for them. Have shown strength in every season, but not strength in elimination race, really. 11th will not cut it to make the overall podium. Now the Aquatics cannot make the overall podium. Gold Shards and Gliders still up there. Only 2 teams with a shot at winning this season. Blades of Grass still have a shot at the overall podium if no other team can get up there. As we now have 10 marbles left. As we start this heat off, it is the Gliders in last. This might be it for them. As now, it is time between, it's a race in the back between the Gold Shards and Gliders. It is still the Gliders in the back, but the Gold Shards are on the Gliders' tail. What can the Gold Shards do? They move up a little bit, a couple teams get stuck. Is this it for the season? The Gliders overtake the Gold Shards, but no! The Gliders are out, and the Gold Shards are your Marble Machine Mania Season 3 champions. Comet had a good shot there to overtake them many times in that race, but 10th is not going to cut it. Gold Shards have won this season. Gliders, though, nearly guaranteed an overall podium, as the closest team that can make the podium, Killer Bees, cannot overtake them at all. Gold Shards celebrating already, but there's still half this event to go. As now the podium is still up for play. Gold Shards and Gliders are guaranteed to be the top 2. What's going to happen here? Gold Shards, a victory lap here. They're already in the lead, but down there's the Soul Orbs in the back. That team has also not shown much strength this season. Only 1 silver across the season, as they are in last by a whole lot right now. No other team on screen. Oxygen is finished. Soul Orbs, that was a fast ending to that track, but not enough to make up for the beginning. Captain, also the captain for that team, Soul. They are out as well. As now we're seeing, it's not, the numbers are coming closer. Bees and 2 still have a shot at the overall podium. Both of them need at minimum a silver, though. You're going to have to stay strong in this event. As we go down, 8 teams left in this event. We're going to start this race off. Tiger Stripes in last place right now. As now it's now the Gold Shards. Again, Gold Shards, they've won the season. That was some real competition of how much will they win by, and how far can they go in this event. They've also won Elimination Race the past 2 seasons that this event's been taking place. Might be a third for them, might give them a 4th goal. They move ahead through 3 teams, though. Shiny Speeders are out. Chinese Speeders, it's been a weird season for them. They had an awful beginning. Being dead last for a long time. But now, had a bit of 3 medals in the second half. They're provisionally going to be in 10th, as now only 2 teams that are outside of the podium right now can make that podium. Gliders are guaranteed a podium, but they will be guaranteed specifically second. The top 2 are guaranteed, as third place is still up for play. Killer Bees and Shark Tooth still have a shot at overtaking it. Overtaking the Blades of Grass, I should say. They can actually both overtake the Blades of Grass at the same time, and then get 5th. They can make the Blades of Grass get 5th, sorry. The Tiger Stripes, back to the race. They are in last right now. Will the hosts be eliminated here? It's looking like a no. Power Pink. They're closing on the end. No. Tiger Stripes had a shot at overtaking the Power Pink, but were not able to take it. Tiger Stripes, their captain Simba. 7th is not a bad finish for them in this event. But still, it's kind of a sad finish for the host this season. They have moved up to 8th, but we don't know if that spot will stay at all. Roll Forest Power Pink down there still in this event. Might have a shot at overtaking them by the end of it. Still, same teams eligible for the overall podium. If any of them get eliminated, though, it will be over for that team season. And they start this heat off. They have 3 race stoppage. It's the 3 teams that can make the overall podium. Well, now the 2 in the back, Killer Bees, have a good shot at the podium. It'd be sad if they dropped it here. Gold Shards are also back there. Again, it's now kind of just a fun game for them. But no, who's going to be out? It's the Killer Bees. Killer Bees will not have a shot at the overall podium and are eliminated in 6th. The Reserve Swarm, this team has not showed much strength in events like Elimination Race either. 6th is still pretty good. They're going to be provisionally in 4th. They have overtaken the Fireballs, but the Shark Tooths are nearly guaranteed to overtake the Killer Bees in the end of this. So Shark Tooths are nearly guaranteed a top 4 finish. But if they can make the top 2 in this event, that can be 3rd. As 5 teams remain now, Oxygen are in dead last. Has surprisingly made it this far in the event. As no, it's now going down to the Power of Pink. They're the new team in the last right now. Power Pink have not had a medal since Event 7 this season. What can we see? If they can make another one. No, Power Pink. Oh, they get stuck. That's even worse. As we see your top 4 of this event. Shark Tooth, if they make 2 more rounds, they can actually have a shot at the podium. Reserve of Power of Pink, Raspberry, they are out for a team. And I don't know if that's going to, Power Pink, they're going to sit in 10th for now, but teams like Roll Forest, Oxygen, also there, we could possibly overtake the Power of Pink by the end of this event. As we only have 3 rounds left in this event, these next 2 are going to be interesting, because if the Shark Tooth get out here, your overall podium is solidified. If not, the Shark Tooth can make top 2 and then overall make the podium. Oxygen are in last right now, given a heavy window for the Shark Tooths. Gold Shards also have been in this event for a while. They know they've won the season. So it's, I guess, just a victory lap for them at this point. Oxygen, every other team has finished. Oxygen are out. Roll Force, they're trying to get themselves their first gold this season. They got a silver in event 1 and nothing else since. Proton 14, Oxygen, the captain, sadly out in 4th here, as that will solidify their season fully a silver medal. Oxygen move up to 14, that's where they will be solidified for the season, but this round is going to be important. If the Shark Tooths advance here, they will overtake the Blades of Grass for the overall podium. If they don't, they will be locked into 4th overall. Will the Gold Shards and Roll Forest deny them of an overall podium? Let's see. Shark Tooths, they sit in last at the start of this race, but make a good move. It's the Gold Shards now. Roll Forest in last place. Every team is so far really close to each other. Roll Forest still sit in dead last. This would be sad to end their season on this note without a gold. As Roll Forest stay in last, they overtake the Gold Shards. Shark Tooths advance, and the Shark Tooths will be taking the bronze overall spot in the end of this season. Gold Shards, they end their season with a bronze, but overall, they are champions of Marble Machine Mania after a sad first 2 seasons where they were denied the championship by the Runaways. 190 points will be their final score and a championship win. But now it is down to the Roll Forest and Shark Tooths. Can the Shark Tooths end their first overall podium season with a gold? Or can the Roll Forest get their first gold and keep their streak of getting a gold every season alive? as a Chartreuse starting last, but now take the lead. As now a Roll Forest in the back, as we said to end the season with 2 silvers. Chartreuse keep the lead as a Roll Forest. They're now going out split lanes. It's now Chartreuse in last. Chaos could happen here. Roll Forest keep the lead, and they will win the final event of Marble Machine Mania Season 3. Chartreuse, Dakuwaka, it's not enough to win the event, but it's a win in their eyes as they have made the overall podium, as I've said many times. Now, the reserve of a Roll Forest, Amazon, will get them their first gold this season, and their first gold since Season 2, Event 5. As the Roll Forest stand on top of the podium today. Gold, shards, and bronze, but we'll see them on that top step in a few minutes. But here you go, your final standings on Marble Machine Mania Season 3. Gold, shards, Galaxy Gliders, and Chartreuse on that overall podium. Blazer Grass, we see there in 4th, 7th. They didn't make the overall podium, but 3 golds. Still a really impressive season for them. It's now the end of the season. Thank you all for watching this season. I'm Jack Naples, your commentator, and it is time to commence the closing ceremony.